I got walk on me, yeah. I got racks on me, yeah. I been running up a bag. I'm
right here. This man right here. What is
this was for me, man.
You on?
Go for it.
Bet.
Awesome. What's up? What's up?
What's up? We going.
We going. We live. We live.
We rolling, man.
All right, everybody silence their phone if it hadn't been.
All right. We all good right here, like I say, you know what I'm saying?
Good.
We rolling, but we good.
Hell yeah.
Let me ask you this, Izzy.
Yeah.
I heard one time dude was like, hey, you gotta light a cigar with a wooden match. Have you ever heard that?
A lot of people do that. A lot of people use the cedar from the box. A lot of people light the cedar first and then they light the cigar with that.
I just trying to make sure he wasn't just...
To me, it's mostly like a preference, just like asking for a
You want to know
different
something?
cup.
I heard that before too.
For real?
I haven't heard
Any
that.
cigar shop, any cigar shop I didn't went in, they be like, yeah, man, what you doing?
Because of that butane.
They say
Yeah,
if you
the
light
gas.
with a gas, it tastes a certain type of way. Like lighter, you know, they say you're not supposed to light with a lighter, like a bic.
Yeah.
You know, like that's forbidden. You know, it's supposed to do matches, the cedar or the torch.
Well, we
So
learned.
they do that with your cedar. You know, when you open a box of cigar, there's a thin wood on there. They'll light that wood, the wood stays on fire.
Okay, all right.
And then they'll light the
So that
cigar with
does
the-
have a purpose. It's got a function. All
That's my
right,
first time
learning.
messing with the Olivia.
I'm learning. All right.
Did he say they just got these in too?
Well, my boy, Dave, the other cat that be here.
Oh, David, yeah.
Dave, yeah. We gotta holler at him because we was trying to do like best
Cigar of the
cigar.
week. He ain't never here. He left me on.
He come later,
He
man.
left
He
me
come
on
later.
red.
He coming
He
later.
left me on red, bro. I ain't forgetting. He left me on red. I'm trying to hook him up with some reels. He just red. I said, okay, I got you.
But a
motherfucker.
well of knowledge though. If you get Dave going, Dave gonna tell you best place where they come from because he was like right now, man, Ecuadorian. And I'm like, man, I don't know shit about cigars. He was like, man,
I'm telling you now, I'm not really.
Cohibas was all I ever heard, and like Cubans.
I hate that bullshit.
For real?
Man, everywhere. You smoke Cubans, man, fuck you and fuck those cigars. Every time I smoke a Cuban, I'll pay, anytime I go to Canada, I'm paying 30, 50 American. Cigar trash. Trash.
Real? For a box of one.
Just one.
A lot of Americans get bamboozled because they hear the name and then they want it. A lot of times, you're not even smoking the real thing.
For real?
Where you from? And if you don't mind me
From
asking.
Haiti.
From Haiti?
Okay.
Yeah.
See, because, you know, every time you talk
And I was just asking you.
Cool
said
Haitian
American,
got the
you know what I'm saying?
Well, while we at it, man, how about we go ahead, man, and introduce our guests? How about
Go ahead, yes.
How about we do that, man? You know what I'm saying? So we actually have a surprise guest on top of our original guest, man. Look, today we're sitting down. We got PaperTreal here with us, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We gonna chop it
In
up
the
with him and
building.
have us a little conversation.
That's right.
Talk about what he got coming out. You know what I'm saying? And what he's done. You know already. I done been listening to Buddy and Dog.
I've been on them too.
That
Yeah.
CFN shit.
I've been on them too.
Came from nothing,
Can't for
goddamn.
nothing, but we ain't going for nothing.
That's right.
Yeah,
Okay,
man.
That money bag.
Put that on your
That
t-shirt.
money bag.
Yeah, man.
And we got my dog,
In a hurry.
Izzy.
I like that
Izzy
in
in
a
the
hurry,
house.
dog.
That's
One
my
and done.
family right there. So
Yeah.
Izzy, tell everyone hello.
My name is Ismail. Everybody know me as Easy. From Haiti, been in Mobile for like 6 years now. Trying to fill the port city out.
That's right.
Hang out with my dogs.
That's right. That's right.
Appreciate you being here, dog.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate
I always say the coolest human on the
Thank you for having
planet.
me.
Coolest human on
Don't
the
nobody fuck
planet.
with my boys. You know what I mean?
For real. Family here.
That's right.
So yeah, don't get it twisted. But everybody, we glad to be in the building. Glad we blessed everybody here, made it here safe. A lot of craziness going on in our city. We'll talk about that later, but right now, got to start the show.
Yeah, man. Fucking
Got a surprise
CFN shit,
guest.
man.
Yeah,
I'm so
man.
pumped right now, bro.
What?
I'm so listen. There's only
We've
two.
been
There's
talking
only,
about this for a minute.
that's right. There's
Yeah,
only a
man.
couple
Yeah,
rappers
man.
in
I've
the
been trying to
city
get
that
him for a
really
minute,
go
man. We've
hard,
been looking
man.
for PaperTreal, dog.
Hey, PaperTreal goes the hard. Him,
Man,
like
been
I
busy.
said, him and King TG, the hardest two working rappers in the city, man. In my humble opinion,
And from what my man say, always repping for the city.
man, always.
So we appreciate that, being in the space, being in the square air with you and Izzy. Y'all coming in, chopping it up with us, man, because we're trying to get traction, trying to get exposure as best we can, give y'all the best content we can for the city, for all the creatives in this area, moving everything forward. We ain't going backwards. We're going forward, and we all gonna be on the same team.
That's right.
We're gonna get rid of the divides and build bridges. First, man, tell everybody about yourself, where to find you, all your ads, platforms, What you got going on, boss man?
Everybody on PaperTreal. It's only one of me.
Okay.
One and only.
PaperTreal, capital T, REAL, no space. That's on all platforms. Might be $19.95 behind that, but that's how I'm coming on everything. Me personally, I'm from Mobile, Alabama. Born and raised. I'm from the 3rd to be exact. You'll see me hold up them threes a lot. But at the same time, it also stands for CFN. Like everybody, in the group will be holding it up. So we just gonna, it could be that. So we just gonna make it be what it be.
That's right.
So CFN, what CFN mean?
CFN is came from nothing. It's actually I actually got a label. Came from nothing entertainment.
That's what's
So
up.
small group of like independent artists.
Yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying? We just building our own little team. Slowly but surely in the process of making a website. Things of that nature, but you know what I'm saying? It's just getting bigger for real.
And shout out to team, man. Everybody that's on your
Definitely, man.
Shout out to everybody in CFN, Big Sale. Shout out to my manager, Dejan. Shout out to our graphic designer, Jennifer. Shout out to the video director / video model, Lex Lee Blue. And shout out to OG Swank. Can't forget my dog.
They were bumping this shit at work. They were like, man, who's this OG Swank?
Hey, yo, that's when I was telling you, bro. I was like, bro, download it immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately, bro. I don't know where I've been at.
Yeah, we man, that's who I dropped my first song with actually, OG Swank. So, OG Swank PaperTreal around my way. Y'all go run that. And last member I forgot, Apollo Cash. You know what I'm saying? We working with him too, trying to get him more in his bag too.
Okay, so that's the roster, right?
Yes, sir. That's the roster.
One time for me, if you don't mind, man, shout that graphic designer and that director out because they don't get enough love in this city. In this
that's
space,
a fact.
That is true, man.
for real, man.
Like I say, the video director, Lex Lee Blue, and the graphic designer, Jennifer Coolidge. Like she amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all
Tap
give
in,
love.
everybody.
I got a degree in it. Like this, she do
That's
this
certified.
Yeah,
Certified.
certified.
Professional.
Yeah.
Okay, then. That's cool. Man, what's some of the projects you got coming up here? What you got locked and loaded in the chamber?
Man, to be honest, I work on so much stuff at one time. Like, it's a lot of stuff in the chamber. Like, if I wanted to single it out, I could single it out. But I'm like a dreamer. Like, I already got projects in mind. I already got cover arts done for them. It's just putting the songs together now. Like, I put it like this. I got a Plug Me In Lando tape coming.
That's what Plug Me In. That's my dog.
Shout out to my boy.
That's my dog.
I got a Link with Trail tape coming out. We working on, you know what I'm saying? Just exclusive beats straight from Link with Trail. Shout out to OG Smooth, because I seen that boy do that and I was just like, man, that'd be a good idea. I gotta do that. I gotta get down with some of my engineers or whatnot, my top engineers, and definitely get a tape out with them. So shout out to him. And just like I say, I got a Rockstar tape coming out.
Okay, you bad. All right.
That's
So you're not scared to mess with a different sound?
You're an artist on the way.
I'm like water, man. I mess with everything.
That's an artist right there.
That's the way it's supposed to be, bro.
That's how you reach.
That's what's gonna separate you
audience.
from everything else, man.
I like to mess with everything, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't sell myself short. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing I can do. If I want to do it, I'm gonna do it.
I noticed that, bro, when I was listening. I was like, man, so because you be rapping, bro, but you lean into the melodies too. You know what I mean? So like, what would you say would be like your favorite? Like as far as like, do you prefer like rapping, or you like throwing a melody on there a little bit more?
It just depends, man. It's like a mood type of thing. For real, like for beat selection, like I don't know, they just then came to me all kind of ways.
Yeah.
And if I like the beat, it just kind of like sing to me. You know what I'm saying? Like which way to go on it. So I can't really answer that question, man. Because if it's just the beat and I'm feeling it, I just be like, this it. And you know what I'm saying? It just.
I always imagine it because I am not.
Music.
There will be no bars, bro. But I've always imagined, bro. Like I'm like, bro. I would imagine that it's more so like you hear the, you know what I'm saying. If you're an artist, you know what I'm saying, they can do that because not everybody can do that, man. And like I say, I think that separates you. I feel like this what makes you an artist. You know what I'm saying? Because an artist, you know what I'm saying,
wears a lot of different hats.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
And I think that speaks to, so what you were saying is more like a mood thing, but at the same time, could you give us a little insight, if you don't mind, to what your process is?
My process, very 420 friendly.
Okay.
Smoke
Get the mental right.
Smoke a lot of weed.
Gotta get that mind right.
I like to say I'm a successful stoner.
Okay. Functional.
But you know the stigma is that you know stoners are lazy and you know. So y'all got a hard worker right
hard
here.
worker, man. You know what I'm saying? Can't turn me down. I'm chill, but you know what I'm saying? When it's time to work, it's time to work.
All right.
Yeah,
Best story on when you went in the lab to do a track and you came out and you was like, all right, that was crazy, but we got it done. Which track and which story you got for it, if you don't mind.
I got a couple of them, man. As far as like songs, they ain't even out yet. Like it's a lot of stuff like you said, loaded up.
Yeah, locked and
I'm ready
loaded.
to fire them out for real. But you know, it's due process. But I just did a song for my daughter. Nice. I just did a song that my engineer, I ain't gonna say too much. He trying to, you know, work out with somebody or, you know, trying to make happen. Right. Lando, which, you know, he record them too, so we just trying to, I just don't want to say too much.
Yeah. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, because I might say it and then, you know, it might not happen. So But I went in the booth for the first time on shrooms.
That's what I'm trying to say.
And it wasn't that I couldn't do it, but it's just, you know, your mind, when you're on shrooms, you be thinking of like 30 different things. I'm at one time.
Just be spiraling all over the place, yo.
So
that's what I always hear. I always hear that it's more like a, you know what I'm saying? Anytime I hear somebody say that they took shrooms, where they always say that it's like you be clear.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
I'm say that.
You know what's wild is like nobody took mushrooms except for the white boys, and then like all of a sudden everybody's eating mushrooms. Now, it's crazy.
That is like a new wave, bro. Like I ain't never seen. I
feel like it was a hippie thing.
Dude, it was.
It definitely was.
You just got to be on that hippie time.
My whole life growing
Willie
up.
Nelson type of vibe.
Yeah. My whole life growing up, we all ate mushrooms, and then like everybody's like, we ain't eating that shit, and then like all of a sudden, everybody I don't know be eating mushrooms. It's the craziest shit ever.
I'm gonna tell y'all, I went to one of my OGs, and when I walked in his crib, and I'm talking about this was old R.V. Taylor, one in Maysville.
Ooh, down the street.
Yeah. So I walk in there, his name was Frog. His dad and my dad hung out together. And he got a bag sitting on there, and it looked like acorns, but they hard as a rock. So I'm like, man, what's up with that? He was like, hey, you don't want to mess with that. So I'm like, all right, cool, man, you know what I'm saying? But I don't want to be square, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the street. He said, I tell you what. So his girl will go in there, and she boiled it.
Make the tea.
Bruh, I had never heard of peyote tea in my life.
Peyote? Oh,
yeah.
Oh, you ate the real shit. The buttons.
Bruh. I'm telling you.
Did you know we was in the spirit world?
I've never done those, but my dad used to hitchhiking back and forth to California back in the 60s.
Real gangster, dog.
Every time they would go through the desert, they would stop and get these buttons. He kept on talking about these buttons.
Yeah.
And when he told me, he said, you see the Grand Canyon on the buttons, you'll never want to come back to raggedy ass Mobile, Alabama. And I've never done them.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. It do. And I ain't gonna say how you been from, but it's like you just like if I'm on shroom, I don't want to do nothing. I don't want to do nothing but just
sit there and look in the space.
I might be like, let me check my phone in my head, but I probably won't check my phone 30 minutes later.
Paused.
Yeah,
just kind of.
You just be sitting there
chill.
But you know, like when you're on mushrooms, like it takes you back to like a basic baseline of life. You know, all this bullshit that we're doing, it's like you see nature, you see God's creations, and then all that kind of shit makes sense. And then the next day you forget most of it. But you know, like it takes you to another place that the weed don't take you or alcohol don't take you.
I'm telling you.
I don't know because these whiskey sours over here have been raised. I'm here to tell y'all, dog. Look, hey, you know what I'm talking about? Yes, sir.
I'm gonna end it out by saying, hey, I ain't never been no angel, and I've been in a lot of shit. But one of the worst trips I ever had in my life, man, I turned that cup up. It was in a little, like one of the little metal camping because it was that hot.
It sounds bad.
That's what I'm saying. Off real, I'm like, nah, I'm good.
What I'm telling you, I wasn't aware. When I say just genuinely scared, I was like, God. And when I finally came off and walked back in there, went outside, smoked a black and mild, came back in there.
He was feeling,
bruh,
I bet that black sent you to the moon.
Frog old lady homegirl was over in the corner like this. And I was like, you good? But she was like, I don't know what the fuck you was tripping off of. You don't need to do that no more. Bro, my mouth was dry, and I'm saying to myself, I had lost like 2.5 hours, didn't know where it went. And I'm sweating.
Can't
I had
handle
to,
that.
bro, I'm like, man. He said, boy, I told you. I told you. So yeah, on the farthest, if you able to handle it, look, hey, I don't judge nobody. Like I said, I have been in a lot of different, I'm talking about way low, like a bow-legged caterpillar. I don't judge nobody, but if you can handle it, do your thing. But at the same time, as them old folks say, pull your own troubles, proceed with caution. For real, for real. So man, another one of our, I won't say stock questions, but we like to ask all of our creatives as far as rappers, producers, and things like that.
Gotta ask them.
Gotta ask you, man, what was that moment that you said, okay, hip hop or actually being a performer or writer, that's for me? Give us that moment for you.
Because I would imagine that it's like, you know what I'm saying, before you ever did it for your first time, right? Like going up on stage, you know,
Feeling the
performing in
energy.
front of people.
Yeah.
Like, what was that like? Like, even like your first time, like,
Man,
I'm always curious to hear.
I'm gonna be honest. Like as far as being nervous, I've never been just really nervous.
Yeah.
I be nervous as far as like, okay, I'm in front of the ear, all these people. I want to be like, you know, as perfect as possible. Perfect, you know, you never be perfect, but I want to be as spot on as possible. Am I doing this? Am I doing that? Man, and that went on for a long time. Just every performance, I'm just like, hey, you need to be doing this, or I try to come up with a little game plan, or how I intro it, or just whatever the case. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you beat yourself up about that a lot. So that was really
Getting
just
your own way.
Man, that was really just my problem at first. And then one day, I don't know, just had a few drinks and I was feeling it. I want to say it was a rap function event, man. And I had got my
Shout out Rap Function, man.
Shout out Rap Function. Shout out to Ali
Yeah,
Kazam. Shout out to the whole UVA. You know what I'm saying?
Boy.
I brought my pops for the first time.
Okay, then.
You know what I'm saying? It just, I don't know. It was just something. That was like the first time I took out my shirt at a show.
Yeah.
Okay.
And since then, it kind of just been less uphill. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I feel like that's a lot of artists' problem. You be up here so much instead of just
Enjoying
being
the
you
moment.
and
being in the
enjoying
moment,
it.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Connect with the people.
That you look weird up there because you're so focused on trying to look how
It
you want to
almost
look.
like you over, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
I get what you like. You're
Over,
over.
analytical.
Yeah,
Maybe they
man.
call it nuking it.
And I look at it like this now. I just tell any artist that I say, man, you gotta look at it like when you're in the shower and you know you saying, I don't Fantasia,
it all go
whatever.
down.
They
Yeah.
say,
Ain't nobody watching.
man, you saying whatever. I say,
Hello?
You gotta, I say you gotta get in there and do it like that. You gotta pretend,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, you're in the shower. I don't care if it's 10 people, 1,000 people. You gotta rock out every time the same way.
Give them what they want. So
Yeah, man. It's at the end of the day, you're an entertainer. You ain't just an artist. You're an entertainer. Ain't nobody come down to just watch you say your words. They could,
It makes-
you know what I'm saying?
It makes a big difference too, because when you go and you see, you know, like especially up and coming artists, and they're up in there, they're frozen, you know, because they're afraid. And then you come out and you get better. Then you like him, you with his shirt off, dancing around. It makes it, and that makes for the show. You
Give
know?
it to him raw.
Since then, I've been on tables.
You know
I'm
what I'm saying?
Because
been
people
on
fuck with
tables.
you, man.
He can tell you. He can tell you. I've been on tables.
It's almost like, man, I see it like people are like sharks, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they feel like you scared. It's in today's time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And it's
if-
savage out there, mud.
yeah, man. Like, if the 5 people next to me, you know what I'm saying, are booing you, then I'm gonna boo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like people also feed off of the energy that you putting out into the, you know what I'm saying, crowd. So if you don't give off weak energy, they can't even. I don't even feel like they got room to play with you a little bit.
Yeah, definitely, man.
You know what I'm
Definitely.
saying? They're like, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna listen to this music, and it's gonna be hard, and I'm gonna clap.
Because every time you get off stage, they're going, yeah, that was hard. Even if them people that they heard them say boo and they're, hey, man, that was hard. You
That
know
was
what I'm saying?
hard, yeah.
You just got to look at it as practice at the end of the day, man. Because
people are
it's
followers.
bigger than where
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? A lot of people follow us. When everybody else listening
That's
and,
true.
and they, you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
PaperTreal, they'll be PaperTreal
Yeah,
too.
right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? So you just got to keep it in motion, man. Keep it moving, keep it in rotation.
Keep that motion up.
Well, man, it's Izzy this. I'm going to throw this to Izzy. Same round with it, Izzy, but first of all, tell the people what your venue is, where they can find you, and I want to ask you the same thing I asked PaperTreal. First time that you went out there, looked at your venue, looked at your set, and was like, man, we made it.
This it.
This is it. We really doing something for the people.
I'm gonna tell y'all the first time I said it was the first time I walked in there. I was like, oh man, all y'all gotta do is walk in there. Y'all walk in there, y'all gonna say the same
That's your
shit.
club, ain't it? Next to Push.
And my brother.
Yeah. Shout out Daniel, man, my
Yeah.
boy.
That-
Family moi.
That's the club. That's the club. I was in there, shirt off. Don't remember that.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that's the club.
Okay, well, all right.
That's
then
one
you-
of the clubs.
Hey, look, I brought him in there Saturday. He was speechless. He's like,
No.
man, this is the nicest club in the city.
And down here,
Man, look,
Yeah,
I'm
I had
trying
a
to tell
good
you,
time,
dog.
for sure.
If
No
y'all just gotta
bullshit.
see it, bro.
Y'all got
There
the
ain't a
nicest
club that's
in the
bigger.
city.
You know what I'm saying? It's got more room, bro. It's got more space, bro. I'm telling you.
the aesthetics of the club
I'm
is
telling you,
immaculate.
dog.
dog.
Yeah,
You
I'm
gotta
telling
look
you.
it real good. in
Hands
there, dog.
down, y'all got the nicest club in the city.
But I'm gonna shut up though. I'm gonna let
Yeah,
I'm gonna say, man.
let's
I'm
let the man,
Yeah.
let's let the, like the first time that you went in there and you were like, well, not go in there. When you came out there and you was like, we doing something, the vibe is right, I made the right choice. Give us that moment, man.
So with the clubbing thing for me, it's always something I always enjoyed. And then being from Haiti, you know, weekends, every day is a weekend. So we grew up partying since we were,
You say every day a week.
Every day.
So
Okay.
it's our
Man,
culture.
great.
But even when I went to college and I've always, you know, weekends, always go out to different clubs. I've lived in Oregon, Missouri, Illinois, St. Louis area, now down here. And
Shout out to the Lou, baby.
Right. So the club thing is not new for me because the same building, like I used to run a little nightclub and I was a manager, my manager late. So I've always been, you know,
Okay.
out. So it's not a new thing for me. It's just that
It's not your first time.
Yeah,
It's
so-
not your first go round.
So I ran low 3-4 years, and then you know I was presented with the opportunity to say, "Hey, you've done that. You know how to do it. Do you want it?
Yeah.
Basically, if you want it, I'll sell it to you." So thought about it. Took like a 3-week trip to Oregon, and then came back. I was like, yeah, let's do it.
Power move.
Yeah, let's do it.
Shout out to y'all.
So you
Y'all heard
know,
what he
it,
said. He took time to think.
yeah,
3 weeks.
3 weeks. Business move, man. You know what I'm saying? When you go to invest in something, man, you go to make a big move like
Due
that. man.
diligence is what it's called.
That's how you do it, man. Y'all peep game. Peep game. He giving you game.
Drop
He
the
giving you
jewel,
game.
drop
And to answer your question, you know, how I know, it's like when you look in the room and then everybody enjoying themselves and, you know, you only got like 3-4 hours
To make an impact.
to really make an impact on these people and making sure they're going home safe and they had a good time. ready
Which
to
is
come
a big part of
and
it.
trying to plan for the next one, but joy comes from where you really see people enjoying themselves for real, and then people just get together,
Taking apart
like
and
knowing
enjoying
what's
the
going in the
vision,
city,
Right.
and then seeing everybody can come together on the one roof. That's what do it for me. Yeah.
Hey man, we appreciate it, man.
Shout outs to you and Daniel.
Yeah, man, with that, because I didn't even know your background. You said you ran Lure and other spots. All of those spots I've always heard that was always upscale, on point, people enjoying themselves. So not surprised you were behind that. So appreciative, man, that y'all doing that.
Yeah.
Because
All y'all that had a good time up there in Lord, man. This is the man. This is the man.
It's called 509 Live now.
Yeah,
There you
Fire
go.
on Live.
And it's
And
live.
it's live.
For people
It
that
is
want
live.
we got a lot of questions like where the 509 come from. So you know how you got different area codes over here, and,
Yeah.
you know different states got different area code. But in Haiti, there's only one area code, and that's called it's 509. So,
Hey.
Shout out Haiti.
Nuggets.
Shout out Haiti.
Nuggets.
509.
Shout out to Haiti.
yeah.
We know y'all didn't want to lose your transplant in this jewel, but we glad y'all let him come
We
over
got
here.
it.
Yeah.
We
We
back up.
appreciate
Yeah, what I'm
that.
saying, man.
yeah.
Pushing the city forward is everything that we about on this podcast, on this platform. Getting people on here who doing positive things as far as creatives, anything else. If it's pushing us forward, we all about it. So again, glad these men are here, giving us their story, letting us know what's going on, letting us peek into their life, their process, what they do to give it to y'all. Gonna throw it back to my boy PaperTreal because again, one of our core questions, if you had unlimited budget, all signed off, all samples were cleared, everything, what would be your dream collab and who would it be with?
My dream collab.
Any artist.
This is my
Any
favorite
artist.
question, bro, and I'm gonna tell y'all why it's my favorite question. In my opinion, I feel like this really gives you
An insight into
an
the
insight
artist.
on, you know what I'm saying, who you dealing with.
Yeah, legal is straight, samples
Hey.
are clear,
Everything good.
budget
I
paid
ain't
for.
No
gonna
pressure.
lie.
No
This
pressure.
be
No
so
pressure
hard
at
for me.
all.
I be so scared of questions like this, but cause like
It's the same shit,
I
bro.
don't really
You
have
good, you
like
good,
I don't
bro.
really have a favorite rapper no more. So
What about
it be-
producer?
I don't really have a favorite producer. Like,
Okay, then.
I just like good music. But you know what I'm saying? Some people like, you know, it's opinions. You know what I'm saying? So some stuff people think good, I might not like. But I just all around just like music. But when it comes to like, if I could just get any collab, it just had to be like Wayne. Always been one of my favorite artists. Like, he was at the top for so long. You know what I'm saying? You just he had his era for so long.
Man,
You know what I'm saying? It was just
Bruh.
Wayne. I don't care who had it, who had the number one song. Wayne was somewhere
Wayne,
around.
bro.
You know what I'm saying? A Wayne feature, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna hit every time.
who lacing the track?
Who lacing it?
Who lacing the track? They got one that say, hey, the company, everybody, budget, you can get any
Don't worry
producer.
about it.
Don't
Whoever
worry
you
about
want. Whoever you
it. Who
want.
gonna lace the track? You and Wayne dropping the bars. Who lacing the track?
I'm
Or
gonna
is
have to
Wayne
say
it?
something
Is
like
that all you got? Is it just Wayne or you guys?
No, it's a man. That's what I'm telling you. It's so many like I love to, but
It's just one song though. You get one song,
And that's
but you
the
get.
thing.
I tell you what, I give you 2 features.
2 features.
2 features.
I'm gonna go with a female then.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with a female and a male. I'm gonna say Wayne, and then on the female side, I gotta say, I'm gonna say a female artist that's just killing right now. Just one of the, you know, it's like big 3 right now with them 2. I'm gonna say somebody like Glow.
I love
Yeah, Glow.
That would be hard.
She made
That
just
would
like
be
I
hard.
just feel like it'd be
Glow.
fun.
Glow.
She make energetic
Yeah.
songs. You know
Glow.
what I'm saying? Like I just feel like it'd be fire. Like
I love Glow.
That
that'd
would be live, bro.
crazy.
That would be live.
Man, I
Yeah.
was talking to my sons the other day, and I was like trying to get, like you said, of the recent hierarchy of the female MCs. Because if you go Cardi, Nicki, you put them at 1A.
Meg.
B, 1B, you say Meg, and then right behind that you got Lotto, you got Glow, you got Lola Brooke. I mean,
I'm
you
really
got
glad you
so-
said it like that. 'Cause
Man,
that's
it's-
really how you got to.
Because
I feel like you got to. You
and my
can't-
son was pushing back like, nah, man. I'm like, bro, like for real, when you just look at that pyramid, damn. When you look at the pyramid, you get to the
Man down.
Yeah, man down. When you get, because we would, man, me and my son was going back and forth, and I was like, man, how can you? Because when you think about it, like when they all kind of popped, I remember the first time I heard the fuck nigga free. And I was like, who this youngin' is? Because it came out and I was like, well, okay, that's when Gotti was like, I'm putting my roster together.
Yeah.
And I was saying, all right, who's this chick? And he was like, the producer, I can't remember who did the track. He said he had to go get Glow. Because they had did like a rough cut and came back and he played it and kind of like moved this around, normalized certain area. He was like, man, we got a hit. You know what I'm saying? We got a hit. So, and I was thinking, I was like, yeah, man, just thinking about everybody who was bubbling around that time, because back in the, well, I won't say back in the day, 6-7 years ago, it was just Queen Nicki. She reigned supreme.
Yeah.
Now,
Cardi
see, but
came-
that's what I feel like, man. See, now you brought up Nicki, and I got to talk about how I feel like
She just won't let nobody else shine.
she won't let nobody.
Y'all think that, man?
Yeah,
I
do. I would
Nobody
say
else
me and Jay
glow.
had
She
this
won't let
conversation.
nobody else shine. Anybody else she feel like a threat, she gotta beef
Come
you
on,
on.
saying?
I'm
I'm
like,
like-
she gonna say
But
something.
then
about
it's like
it.
she'll do that, and then she'll decide like, okay, but I'm gonna side with these girls right here.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo,
So you think, y'all think she put a line in the sand?
I think she did.
Definitely.
Anybody who
Okay.
rock,
Definitely.
especially with Cardi, anybody, because if you ask me who I think is harder out of Cardi and Nicki,
They
Come on,
hit. Them punchlines
Come
hit
on,
way
that's why I
hard.
said
They
if-
hit.
But my thing has been like,
Nicki a beast, dog.
but Nicki will be,
Nicki
and I,
been a beast for
and
a
I
long
think
time.
she,
And that's it though. You gotta
The
let
track
somebody else
records
have
don't
their
lie,
time,
though.
man.
yeah,
But she a
yeah.
beast.
I think that's what it is though, because I couldn't really answer because
The
it
track
is,
records
it's a
don't
hard, it's a
lie.
Like
hard.
we know
you
you
know what I'm saying?
hard, Nick.
Yeah,
That's the thing. You
we know
it
you
already.
hard. You
My
didn't
thing
earn
is-
all those
But it's still
accolades.
competition between the females.
But why
though.
can't? It's just like with when it comes to like, okay, with this beef with Drake and Kendrick.
Oh man,
It's
we
like
gotta,
you
we
can't
gotta
be
have
a-
that baby.
Yeah.
But it's
There
like
we
you
go.
can't be a fan. You can't be a fan of both.
You can.
I sit up and I have debates with people, man.
I feel like it make good music.
Man, but see, I like both of them.
Yeah.
It make good music.
Both
bro.
of them make it. I feel like it was a good thing for hip hop. What just happened?
I think all beefs are a good thing for hip hop as long as they don't go too far and get crazy.
Yeah, don't kill each other.
Yeah, you gotta do all of
You
that.
know,
Like, go
even
give us
Mobile
some
got beats
music.
going on right
Man,
now. This
I
is
think-
cool. Just
I
don't take
think
it
it's a
past
streaming
it.
thing.
Stay, keep
I think both of them be in the same studio. That's
Yeah,
weird.
sure.
So
Just like
watching
wrestling.
us, yeah.
Just like wrestling
Okay,
and politics.
okay. That
too.
Just like wrestling and
And
politics.
my dog Too Short said this like 2 weeks ago. He was on the LA Leakers, and he was like, man, at the end of the day, if this shit really legitimate, which I doubt, he was like, man, the motherfuckers sitting around writing their raps in mansions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Chill.
Like,
Big
so
chill.
if you gonna go to the point and be like, I'll take it to a part and just say a comparison. Everybody around here then had aspirations of being an athlete in some sport.
Yeah.
Play football, baseball, basketball, whatever it may be. And when you coming up in your hood, what we used to do was go to other hoods and be like, all right, man, who the best? Hey, point them out. We're going to
Right,
go one-on-one.
yeah.
Or we going to play this, we going to do this. I think it's cool in competition with that.
Yeah.
Because that make you better.
Yeah.
As long as it stay the main thing, say the main thing. But my thing is, I don't like the way grown men sit up and kind of like sling mud at each other.
That's what I'm
it.
saying. dog.
That's
That-
so. Me and Mojo had that conversation.
Yeah,
right?
we've been talking
Bruh,
about
I'm
this.
like-
And I would imagine but here go the thing though. It's Ether for the time period that
Oh,
Ether
Still the
came out.
hardest shit.
It's still the
Hey, nothing is harder
Hey,
than no
don't never be
Vaseline.
them
I know, I
beats.
know.
Don't never be
No
them beats.
Vaseline. No Vaseline.
Them beats was so hard. Oh my god.
Ether,
Hey,
I give
homie.
Ether number 2.
Ether has to take number 2 to no Vaseline.
Bruh, I'm gonna tell y'all like this. When I look at the point of saying, look,
Was that you?
yeah, I was just, but man, Ether put me in a realm because I think it was in a time where everybody was concentrated on like East Coast, because right around that time, that's when Death Row and Suge them had started to cool off a little bit.
Yeah.
Because you got to think about in the eras that we talking about, man. At one point in time, like Jay said, man, it's like the West had it locked.
Yeah.
It banged out of every drop. And when Suge them started to cool off a little bit, Jay took the baton and was like, all right, this is my time. And people that around in my inner circle used to always be like, hey man, Nas ain't marketable, but if you fuck around and let him go home and write something about
something,
you,
yeah.
it's gonna be a banger. I always say one of the best albums, and I ain't being like stereotypic, but Illmatic to me was one of the best albums I had ever heard when I started
Yeah.
to get an ear.
Well,
to
Illmatic
be-
was definitely dope.
yeah, and in
It
my
was written was dope as hell.
Bruh,
too,
but
though.
Illmatic was like, oh boy, like Nas stuck his head out the window and wrote one of the best albums, because a lot of people were like, oh man, he wasn't really living there. But I'm like, look, he started to observe his surroundings and he wrote one of the dopest albums
Yeah.
ever. So you gotta respect him in a sense as a artist and an MC.
Street poet, man.
But Jigga was always a little bit more marketable. So when I looked at it, I was like, was Jay-Z being a gatekeeper? So I had that comparison and was like, all right, cool. But dog, when I heard boom, 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 play ball,
Yeah.
I was like,
ROC.
man, I was like,
rap shit.
what the fuck is that? I'm like, it's banging. He used that door sample, I was like, it's banging. But when I heard that pop, 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 fuck Jay-Z.
Yeah, that Ether, I'm telling you, bro.
Bruh,
I'm a Jay-Z fan, dog.
Bruh.
And I had to sit there and be like,
man.
damn, my boy just got
Well,
eight.
no,
Bro, did y'all, okay, so did y'all listen to any of the songs that was dropped during this recent beef?
No.
I've heard a few of them.
They got a
I know I
Yeah.
No, not Jigga.
No,
not
no,
Jigga
no,
and
no.
Nas.
Oh.
Drake,
No,
Drake,
Drake it with Drake.
Oh,
and Kendrick.
okay, my bad. I thought you.
Yeah.
I was about to say.
Oh yeah,
what?
no, you definitely got to know them too.
Yeah,
you can't
but-
even talk about beefs. You ain't heard. Listen,
You said the new one. That's all. It just,
Yeah,
my bad.
yeah, they cool.
I was like, wait a minute. They did it.
oh, they beefing again.
Oh, forget Drake. What? Go back. I was like,
But yeah, man, when I looked at that, I was like, Nas came out because everybody had Bro dead. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was like the takeover, and he did it at Summer Jam.
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
Put
man.
Mobb Deep up on
What?
the screen.
Yeah, dog.
dog.
No, they don't want it with her. When I was like, not you, dog. I know you ain't fucking. Boy, you been on my side. You love my fuck, man. Fuck with your soul like you
we
probably
not.
Yeah.
So I was like, alright, cool. Because when I really heard Tico take over, Jay was like, Hey man, I love condoms on your babies. Come on, bro.
When he started to get that gossip in
man,
it.
Like, doing dirt about
yeah, man. I'm like, if we keeping the main thing. If you rapping and you talking about your skills, man, talk about your skills. If you rapping,
But my argument is this though: did they not still talk about y'all? Listen, on let's say Family Matters, the ones that that's one of the songs that Drake dropped. Mm-hmm. I don't think people paid enough attention to Family Matters. If you had to have been a fan of Kendrick's to even dissect
all the day free,
you know what I'm
and all that.
Day free, the jabs at you know what I'm saying. Kendrick's uncle.
Let me say one thing. I don't mean to cut y'all.
No, do you think
Delivery can make a big difference.
That makes all the difference too.
A big difference. So with the Drake and Kendrick thing, like Drake might have had them, you know what I'm saying? But first of all, he swapped up that song like three different. He jacked three different beats. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a beef. This is a beef. This song, like, come on, man.
I think that's, if anything. But then again, if that's the case, then you can't consider Not Like Us. Now, Not Like Us is probably the biggest song in the country right now. You know what I'm saying? But it's
for what reasons though? Is it the lyricism? Is it
because of the beef?
Oh, is it because of the beef?
It's definitely because of the beef.
Okay. I think it's because I think it has equal parts of because of the beef and because the song is hard.
Beef's free promotion.
Yeah. But it is, and that's why to
people love.
I feel like they sitting up right now laughing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, drinking one of these whiskey sour, bro. You know what I'm saying.
But the crazy part, like Boz was saying, professional wrestling. Hey, this is no indictment on professional wrestlers out there, but
look, politicians.
As a kid, boy,
we used to sit up watching wrestling.
But when I say I wanted to kill the Iron Sheik, he ran out there and jumped on Hulk Hogan, bro. I'm like, sight. I'm like, boy, I see Iron Sheik, boy. I'm moving furniture. So when you look at that realm, though, fans, and especially the casual fans who don't understand what's going on, man, if folks get charged and get worked up about something that, like you said, y'all sitting back drinking whiskey sours, because I'm going to take it back to the Kendrick, the Drake and the Meek Mill beef.
Yeah.
I'm like, so y'all besties now? Like, I'm glad the beef got over with, but like, what we doing? Like,
I mean, that was the best thing Meek did.
Nas signed Nas to Rockefeller after the beef.
Yeah, but what I'm saying,
and Nas done bigged up, you know what I'm saying, Jay-Z and all, and
had the whole interview and sat down.
I think that was more of a, hey, bro, I can't fuck with you, so I'm gonna fuck with you. I think that was what that was. But with Drake and Meek, I was like, 1 minute they was war paint and all of this and all, and
I think, but if you,
that's real life though. That's what happened.
But it's almost like it's like the equivalent of like, bro, if we
it feel like WrestleMania,
like we cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? If we got a problem and we had to swap it out.
Yeah, if y'all got mature and got grown man about the situation,
yeah.
But to me, I thought it was like WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying? We friends now.
With Eddie Guerrero, trade Rey Mysterio.
Because again, I don't want nobody to get hurt. Everybody understand, man. And speaking to the point we said on the podcast a few times, everybody kind of mad with Cole the way he moved. I was saying, hey man, I've always thought Cole was genuinely not like that. And he kind of
was you mad with him, y'all?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Why you not apologize for something I ain't do?
Here go the thing.
Hey, that was said the same.
This what you apologizing for. Like, he lost the fan. Like, I'm like, bro, I listen to this song every day with him and Benny the Butcher.
Yeah.
I listen to this song by every day. And when
Johnny P's caddy.
He'll go to hell if God asks for a feature. And I say, man, this is one of the hardest things on the man. And then I look at that apology and I be like,
why you do that at your festival?
Yeah.
J. Cole, bro, I love you, dog.
He ain't no gangster.
but he don't have to be. They not even about Drake. You really think Drake and Kendrick Lamar finna
I
do
feel what you're saying on
Absolutely
that. But
not.
my thing was, like, when I go back and look at False Prophet and Groundhog's Day with Wale and Cole, they was boys. And they was like, Cole was like, hey man, you starting to move different. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, that's what False Prophet was. He got a little crazy. If it got Wale too, hey, when you bag Wale, dog, he can get Wale can spit, bro.
see, I heard anybody that get held over a balcony for doing a song with somebody will be.
Once that allegation came out, I was like, bro, you got held over a balcony?
I don't know. But then I'm like,
Allegedly.
Cole has always been like, y'all again, going back to that sports analogy. Everybody that been on a team or been in the hood with somebody who do shit because they can, not because they love it. You dig what I'm saying? Cole strikes me as, bruh, he know he can spit. If you push him, he will. But dude, duck the camera. He kind of like
the problem that I have with it is that he didn't. He didn't duck the camera. He didn't duck the. What he did was he jumped in the beef, and then that's just like
threw a flag.
And then threw a flag. You know what I'm saying?
It got too serious.
It's almost like it's almost like, bro. You know what I'm saying,
But
bro? Who was that I was listening to, dog? They was like,
Go ahead.
No. Do you think
There's a level of respect. Like I know all y'all, right? Let's say you and I had beef.
Yeah.
Like I know what you can do to me. I know what I can do to you. Do I keep, tick for tack with you, or do join with you, and then now we both know we're dangerous, and then we can
take
mess
over
everybody.
If that's the case, man, he shouldn't have never did the first one. He should have just been quiet.
That's my only.
He should have just turned his cheek and just.
Didn't Cole drop the first diss song?
He did.
Yeah.
He dropped the first one, right?
After like that, J. Cole responded. Now, my problem that I have with that is,
and one thing, not good, that it get pricey. That shit is hot.
It is hard. It is hard. It is hard.
That shit go hard.
It is hard, bro.
Wait, I'm confused. Who dropped the first diss?
Kendrick.
Well,
Kendrick dropped
but on a feature. That's
On
my
a feature,
problem.
so it don't count.
He didn't do his own song.
Yeah.
He did it on
Now
a
let me ask
feature.
y'all this: do y'all
That's
think?
him with him and Metro, right?
Now let me ask y'all: do y'all think first person shoot 'em all was the first shot?
I do.
You think first person shoot 'em
And let me
all?
explain. Let me
We
explain
talked
why.
about this too.
Let me explain why. Let me explain why. For y'all, I think that first person shooter was the first shot because in the song they gave. It's almost like they gave a nice nasty. It's almost like they
Like
was
threw a rock and hit their hand.
It was almost like it's us three at the top, but at the top it's me looking at Drake. Like you number 3, bro, the dude that we not really finna mention, the dude that's not on the song. You know what I'm saying? It's me looking at. I feel like Kendrick because if you look at that bar, what do you say? When you get to the top, it's me looking at Drake.
Yeah.
It's completely discounting Kendrick.
Yeah.
While they also it's a nice nasty.
Yeah, he threw rock and hit his hand.
I'm an artist. I gotta disagree with that. It's a feature.
What?
When I get on a song with somebody, I gotta compliment it. Like I didn't say it like, it's me and such the mob. If you ain't with it, I
can see that.
You know what I'm saying? It's a feature. You gotta.
Drake said that a long time ago.
You can't get on there and half-ass. You gotta go.
But they had
all
already
in.
bigged him up.
Man, I hear that beef is because Drake don't write his songs and Kendrick found out.
Yeah.
So Kendrick got mad and he like, you still doing songs with this nigga?
Yeah.
That's what I hear. But you know what I'm saying? To each his own. I don't know. I be in
That's always been
PaperTreal.
always been a rumor about
That's
Drake.
always been a thing about Drake.
No,
but
Drake said way back in the day, I say, fuck you, unless I'm with you. And if I take you out of the pictures, I know real niggas won't miss you. And it's kind of like what Trev said. Look, if I'm on a track with you, and I gotta bring it there, it's cool. But if you wanna take it there, again, man, analogy, back in the day, some of the best, look, Michael Jordan and Dominique Wilkins used to go against each other in the dunk contest. They had respect for each other. Most times you knew Mike was gonna win, but you like, man, I hope Dominique get this motherfucker just one time. Just one time. So when I heard
not happening.
yeah, and take it back to that control. When Cole, when Kendrick got that control beat, and Big Sean was like, then Crickman was like, hey man, I don't really think he really dissed me. But he was like, hey, I'm raising the bar for competition.
Yeah.
So this for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming out. So if we keep it in the realm of just saying, all right, bro, I think I'm nice. You think you nice. Let's see who best.
You said something real quick, and I have to mention because everybody sits here and acts like they don't. J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar definitely have music together, and somebody you mentioned, Big Crit. It's a song that all three of them are on, bro. Big Crit, heavily slept on.
Bro, real.
Big Crit was here, man. Hometown Hero, one of my favorite
I can't
songs
say that.
ever, man.
Bro,
I think he slept on, man.
you're an artist, dog. So you
No,
know. Crit.
folks know Big Crit, man. It just,
he
he just
just
old.
he's
He's older now.
Yeah,
Folks know Big Crit now. Come on, man.
Bruh,
Definitely now.
you would think. You would think.
I feel,
man.
yeah, you right.
I would say
think.
I agree with you because now obviously you know what I'm saying. Crit ain't really dropped nothing for real, and if he has, I'm a fan of Crit. I ain't necessarily listen to it for real.
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying, but back when Crit was like when he was on this song. The song is called "They Ready." It's on the DJ Khaled album. The song is hard, bro. Y'all check it out, bro. And I feel like Crit had the hardest bar on there, bro. Y'all can tell me if y'all think otherwise. I don't care.
Man, They Ready was. I'm gonna tell you another person around that era that's been slept on. He kind of just slid up. No, B.O.B. B.O.B. Because Bobby Ray can rap, dog.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that boy.
That B.O.B.
I be so close to putting him in a bar. Like every song, I be that B.O.B. Bet I Bust. He come to mind so much. Like I just can't forget that song.
Around, I say, like I said, it was like 2011, 2012. It was Big Sean, Big Crit, B.O.B., Cole.
It was a big backpack rapper era around that time.
And I was like, and I started to watch this.
Gambino.
Dog, Bino can rap,
Gambino.
dog. People say Donald Glover because he acted whatever and all that Redbone shit. But man, you go back and get that royalty.
And Redbone was hard though. Everybody didn't like his switch up.
I mean, if you do R&B or whatever, but what I'm saying is when you get, dog, when you get back to the point of,
he made good music.
Yeah, good music.
That Redbone was hard to me.
couple of mixtapes around that time was Section 80. Dog, Section 80, that royalty mixtape.
Yeah.
It was another one. I forgot what the name of the motherfucker was, but they just had me, and I was saying, damn man, who are these dudes? And I was
Section
like,
80, dog.
And they boy, I'm talking about when they started. I'm saying, okay, and everybody was saying, oh man, what's my boy that won the Grammy? Dogtooth. Tyler the Creator.
Tyler the Creator.
I was like, man, the Wolfgang and I'm like, they tough, but
How he won the album of the year? I don't necessarily know.
I mean, look, if you
I ain't
fuck
gonna
with
lie, a lot of
Tyler-
people was wondering that. I heard a lot of people.
He got a
saying
big
that.
following, but it's just like,
bro, when
I don't see them folk.
Like-
I see everybody else following. That's the only part that's weird to me about like these people that had like these weird like behind the scenes followings.
Yeah.
Like Tyler Creator, Frank Ocean, like these people that have like these. I'm like, where are y'all?
But if you got dope shit,
Cold Fall.
Yes, Cole. That's what they.
Same thing, Tech Nine. I mean,
Tech
people
Nine,
we talking about Tech Nine the other day.
dog,
He's
Tech
got-
Nine can rap, dog.
Tech Nine
Yeah.
can get it.
But
Tech
how
Nine
to
can
rap,
rap.
And I was looking at his like accolades the other day. It was like a post just saying how he don't have no awards and
Him and Yellow
Man,
Wolf.
I-
You talking about
it's-
Tech Nine?
yeah, like
Twister.
just a list of just all like awards
man.
he got.
Yellow
He
Wolf,
ain't
dog.
been getting Grammys and all that. But just as far as like the music and the money he done made, just that basically one of them posts where it say you can be this even though it don't look like this type post.
yeah.
So you know what I'm saying?
I think a lot of it
like,
got to do with regions too, because when you're in Kansas City, around the surrounding areas like Springfield, Missouri,
Yes.
Wichita,
Yes.
I agree.
Tech Nine is the
Tech
king.
Nine is
Oh.
monster. in the
Yeah.
Bro, when the
game.
first time I heard that strange music come, I was, what?
Yeah.
He
I'm
got
like,
the voice too.
what?
Yeah.
Boy, when we got on, what was that? The what Wayne CD there with that intro he did? Was it the Carter 4?
Yeah.
But I was like, okay, they get, I said, okay, Wayne did some shit. He put Tech Nine on it.
I remember it now. I can't think
Yeah.
of
He had like 3 interludes and they had one with Andre
Hot for the
3000.
Yes.
I was saying,
That one
all
with
right, man.
Andre,
How
boy.
will you live?
Bro, yeah, hot put it in, stop put it in.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
All right, we going
Yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah.
But I gotta drop one last name since we talk about underground folks with flow. Dog, Sadell Young, Saha the Prince.
Saha.
You want to know something? No, I ain't heard nothing about Sci in so long.
A minute, bro.
in a while.
But he was hot. He
But
was,
that again,
he was
around
hot.
that.
A lot of people know he wrote a lot of
Yeah, I hear he just what he doing.
That's
He
what
just
all
writing
these
now.
Bruh.
That's what I hear anyway.
Around
You don't know he wrote a lot of
2011,
Kanye stuff?
2012, I was like I said, Saha, Bino, Kendrick, your boy Cole, Wale, they was all bubbling. They had the mixtapes, and I was saying, because I say to this day, man, that I forgot what it was. I don't know if it was. I think it was called Friday Night Lights. That was the Cole mixtape. The one where he was like, man, it's for everybody that's checking into their dorm room, putting their clothes in that old dresser. I was like, all right, let me sit here and listen to this. Dog, I was like, damn, I'm like, Buddy can really go. And I was saying, okay, this the cat Jay-Z signed or whatever, whoop the whoop, such and such. And then that's when, what was
I think
the
that's the album that had people like, you know what I'm saying?
what was the Drake album? Was it Take Care? The one he's sitting there and he like sitting at the table.
Take
and he
Care.
Bro, when I heard that was a young Weeknd, a young Drake, a young what's my girl that's saying Pussy Fairy?
Yeah, me too.
Oh,
It's a soul.
Janae Aiko?
Janae Aiko. They were young on that one.
I don't think she was on Take Care. Was she on
Yes, she
Take Care?
was. She
She
was on the
was?
one. Yeah. She was on the
I
one.
think
She was
dang.
on Over My Dead Body. She the one singing on the background.
That's crazy.
Crazy, right?
You never really know. For
Crazy,
real.
right?
You gotta really be in
Her and
tune,
Trey Songz
man.
was dating at that time, and she was like, all right, she was moving with them. SZA got a lot of writing on that, but she never was on that. But Take Care was they collective that Party Next Door. He did write on that.
Party Next Door, yeah, I know he
That's
did.
when that clique was real young, and I was like, okay, all right. That album was well put together. Kind of pivoting back to what we were saying about Cardi and Nicki. I remember Cardi B being on the, I don't watch reality TV. My old lady don't watch it. But I knew who she was because they was always talking shit about her on like The Breakfast Club. And they was like, she gonna be the next. But when I heard Cardi album, I was like, somebody put together a banger, boy.
So I'm ring.
Bruh, that and
Boy,
what's that?
Yeah,
Baby. I was like, that's made for radio.
Yeah.
And I saw it was like Partisan Fontaine had a lot of writing credits on there. And you know, him and Mag was together. So I'm like,
I think they got together way later after.
But the thing was, I'm like, if Partisan Fontaine, which a lot of folks don't know, he got a pen. When I saw that and the way the producers that they put out and the way they selected the tracks and the people that they put on for features like Kalani, she was starting to bubble at that time. I was like, bro, this is gonna. I'm like, everybody was like, oh man, you crazy, man. That's the chick from Love and Hip Hop. I said, look, man, that album gonna do numbers.
Hard.
I was like, this album I was like, man, they selected because like what you saying, if you put the wrong single out, you fucked.
You done.
How do you know, like,
done.
speaking of that, because see, that's something that I've always thought. How do you know, like, what is a single on an album?
I feel like a single, as far as like, if you want to like just, you know, give people attention, everybody kind of, you know, everybody want to hear certain type of music right now. For the most part, we just gonna say like average. You know, we all got our
Casual listening.
Yeah, but you know,
But you know what's gonna be
you know what I'm saying? They want to hear certain music. So if you making like singles and you want to just, you know what I'm saying, if you in your own field, stay in your field. But if you can make that type of music, I would recommend a single that you want to just put out there be one of them singles that's kind of like the sound that everybody already, because nobody knows you, don't nobody know the song. You want something that's just gonna grab their attention and they be like, oh, okay, this sounds good.
Speaking to your point, everybody remember when T-Pain didn't go off the radio?
Yeah.
Everybody had a T-Pain feature.
Bartender.
I was saying to myself, like, damn, man, he must don't watch that Talk Box 2 for 5 seconds because
he probably the first Drake. Because you know Drake get a feature, you up there. He probably the first Drake. You get a T-Pain feature.
You know, was a genius behind T-Pain.
A genius, though.
Yeah. Akon.
Boy.
Everybody.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell everybody too, really how Khan really got to get his, and this is just what I heard, got his marketing status. A lot of folks don't give Cardinal Official was tough in Toronto way before Drake came out. And when him and Khan got together, I was like, all right, man, because Cardinal Official, and I'm showing my age, it's a group called Camp Low. It's got a song called Lucchini. Way back in the day. Crazy jazz beat. Yeah. Cardinal Official did a lot of writing. He did a lot of arranging on that album. I was like, man, I wonder who this cat is. And he was saying T-Dot. And I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. So my people in Detroit was like, oh yeah, man, you know, that's Canada. You know, we used to come up here and get on the ferry and get on the Bob Lowe boat. We go over there. I was like, all right, cool. So I started listening to it because mixtapes, and again, I don't want to piss nobody off. Back in my day growing up, mixtape was Maxwell tape, 90 minutes on one side, 90 minutes on the other side. Like say for instance, like Easy say he was coming from Haiti in Oregon. Hey, you say, hey man, what you listen to? Back in the day we had Walkman.
Yeah.
I get a tape from Easy, listen to it. I give him a tape from Mobile. Then he may get a tape from somebody from St. Louis. Then he'll get a tape from somebody from San Diego, from Toronto. That's how mixtapes started to actually get their buzz. So if you had an older brother, cousin, sister that went to college or was in the military, they would come home. Now, the first time I heard Machine Gun Funk, I didn't know who it was. Yeah. And when they said, yo, that's Biggie Smalls, but back then he was going by Big. Yeah. And I was like, okay, all right, yeah, I know what that is. And so that's when he did the joint with Super Cat and all of them. I was like, all right, man, I know. Big. Yeah, man.
Happy birthday, man.
Shout out to you, Big.
Hey.
But a lot of people know when they say mixtape culture don't really know where it came from. Yeah. Back in the day, mixtape was, you might get this from this and listening to, you know, somebody from Detroit. So when you say, okay, a mixtape mean, all right, it's eclectic. It's got a little something from everywhere. Now you can just go online, download what you want, listen to it, put together. Man, you had to put some thought. I'm talking about sitting there with the record, with the record and play. But yeah, man, so when I started to hear different mistakes from different areas and folks, man, I was saying, okay, I heard Carter the Official, people like that, like Easy was saying, Akon, folks like that. I'm saying, all right, man, it's more out there than just, you know, because I was, look, bro, before Outkast hit, and man, what we had,
wasn't really banging like that.
it was no, because you got Tony Draper and them, man, Crime Boss,
Yeah,
all
they
them,
wasn't-
man,
they wasn't
top
all
of
the way
the,
up like
bruh,
that,
hey,
no.
man,
A lot
ESG.
of that got to do with DJs too. Like
Shout out to the DJs.
DJs don't get enough credit for that
Man,
stuff.
DJs, producers, that's why I'm telling you about your videographer and your man.
Like, it takes a whole team.
Man,
the whole team.
Shout out to the team that really
Right.
dope.
Yeah, folks don't know. It's a lot, man. It's a lot.
Rose
going to
said
this.
that in one of his last songs that idols become rivals. He was like, "Can all producers please get paid?" It's crazy, man. Like that's the backbone. I won't say backbone because I'm big on lyrics, but when you sometimes, like you said, when you hear a beat and you be like,
They is, man.
The
They is.
production is what's selling a lot of
They
these
really
songs
do.
out there right now.
Because
man.
if that beat ain't talking about nothing, that's
Yeah.
half of your listeners right
Yeah.
there. They gone.
You can have the best bars in the world, man, but if that beat ain't right, man, then
and
I
like
don't pay
what?
attention.
I'm so glad this man said delivery, man.
Delivery is major, bro. You can't
Major.
come out here, you know what I'm saying?
You got to be Blueface to get that. Everybody ain't Blueface. That's the only way you gonna pull that off.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, dog, you know the first person I used to be like, "Hey man, how does this cat keep getting on these records?" Okay, he is little brother. Man,
Silk
Silk
Shocker.
Shocker.
Silk
Shocker,
Shocker,
sound
dog.
myself. Dog, he be like,
Can't
okay,
ride and
I'm
beat
gonna wait till
fuck.
everybody go home and I'm finna fuck this whole thing. Something Shocker. I used to be saying to myself like, bro, just get out the way, homie. Get out the way, dog.
It ain't the way.
KLC. I'm like, man, they had some of the best beats, man. Shout out to
Beats
that
by the
era.
pound, dog.
Man, Beats by the Pound, KLC, and even with Manny Fresh with the Cash Money side. And everybody in the booth, everybody in the booth, I'm still mad. I ain't get that Tank and that $sign collaboration. I still,
Absolutely,
that's
dog.
one of them. Hey, I want to do a documentary on that, man. What happened with that?
Yeah.
We couldn't get a Cash Money and No Limit comp. Like what
Down the street from each other.
around the corner, up the street, bro. Everybody, come on, man. That's around that era. Look, bro. If that Tank, we don't care what. When people was
It
like,
didn't matter what was dropping, boy. They was scooping it up, man.
bro, that was back when you had to physically go to the store.
But see, R&B was you know what I'm saying? I feel like the competition was different back then.
I'm just saying, like we saying,
With R&B.
It was a little bit
I was
more
saying, you know what I'm
R&B.
saying? Because it was more, you know what I'm saying? Because nowadays, bro, it's almost like, bro, yeah, like, there ain't no R. It's like,
There
it's
is no
R&B,
R&B.
but it ain't R&B.
right now,
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I asked my
Even
son,
the R&B song talking about putting switches on.
you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I'm like, dang, man, we can't even. I'm sliding on phone. We supposed to be taking shorty to dinner.
like, bro,
I'm listening to y'all. I was like, man, how y'all romance women now, dog?
I asked my son,
Give him a Glock with a switch, bro.
I asked my son, I said, man, when you chilling with your girl, what you listening to? He was like, man, he was like, maybe some Chris Brown, but you know, it's gonna give bro, you with your girl.
You with your
Like,
girl,
But he
yo.
was like, man, Pop, most of the chicks now, they turned up.
Hard.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. Look, if you listen to SZA's lyrics, if you pay attention to the dog shorty, but SZA a gangster, bro. You know what I'm talking about?
And don't care nothing about
You gotta
it.
have that
As long as you love her, as long as you love
you
her.
love me,
bro.
dog.
I'm gangster. I'm like,
I do what
I do
everybody
whatever.
around you scared to do. I'm not. I hide your body. I'm talking about. I'm saying that.
I was like,
Shit,
I was like, yo,
Yeah.
hey,
Hey, definitely have that thing when you go pick up scissors. That's all I'm saying.
great day.
You-
But with that being
I wouldn't
said,
even
though,
cheat on her.
you know what I'm saying? It ain't even. Just go and leave, bro. Just like, man, I'm gonna go and leave, bro. 'Cause Shorty on chain. She had killing folk hiding bodies.
I'm a married man. I don't want to get in no trouble, but hey, folks be talking shit about BBLs and all that. Shout out to SZA Doctor.
Hey.
boy,
SZA Doctor
man,
did what
when I
needs
saw
to be
that
done.
snooze
And I'm gonna
video,
leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that, brother.
because I was like, I
I
remember
looked that up myself.
Boy, you. we gonna cut away from that, but at the same time, I'm used to, and again, speaking of how Waves was, speaking of Kendrick and that rap and Top Dog and everybody, man, around 2017, 18, 19, Kendrick hit one over the fence. Then SZA hit it over the fence with Control. That Control album. Then Schoolboy Q hit one. I'm like, them boys was like locked and loaded. Bam, bam, bam. And I was saying, damn. I'm like, they killing the game right now.
Man.
I was like, man, TDE was killing the game. Folks forgot how big SZA Control album was. That bitch was huge. And then Kendrick album was tough. Then Schoolboy, I'm talking about, what was the one? I'm in the studio. Man, that was good.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. I said, okay then.
In the studio,
yeah,
trying
man.
to get to
That
you.
was it.
That was definitely that one. But see, here's the thing. Up until I was in, you know what I'm saying, until I was stationed out there in California, bro. You know what I'm saying? I didn't necessarily, like the California sound up there. When I graduated from high school, bro, California sound wasn't even really like nothing that was even messed with down here for real. Like, wasn't nobody really messing with, you know what I'm saying? I remember hearing Kendrick Lamar's, what was the name of that song? The Recipe. By I think Dr. Dre produced it.
The first thing I heard was Rigor Mortis.
Rigor Mortis was off the chain.
Bruh.
And maybe, but see, I went back after hearing the Recipe and went back and listened to all the Kendrick stuff, and I was like, bro, he was.
Section 80 is underrated.
But that's what I'm saying. He was also versatile,
Yeah,
bro.
no.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why I was like, you know what I'm saying, being able to do, like, we haven't necessarily seen, I ain't gonna say he didn't got, you know, hopped into R&B per se, but being able to be versatile and make music that was, you know, make a pop, you know, a song that's gonna be on the radio.
Yeah.
Or, you know what I'm saying, and also make a song that would be like on Section 80.
Yeah.
I feel like that makes you
Top 40 type music.
it just does. It just does. And I'm telling you, dog, I was sitting there and I was listening to your music. And I'm telling you, bro, it's a different sound, especially coming from Mobile.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I feel like people, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying, people scared to lean into the melodies, bro. You know what I'm saying? I feel like men feel like, no, man, I can't. Why you can't hop into the melody?
Bro,
bro?
look,
Why you
hey,
can't?
Going back to what we was talking
Why
about
you
as far
can't?
as what R&B is, almost like, you know what I mean? It's like, would you ever say that you would or wouldn't make an R&B song?
what?
I can't necessarily say I wouldn't. Oh, I'm actually working on. I ain't gonna say. I'm working on like some singing stuff. You
On
know what I'm
some singing
saying?
type
Yeah. And I don't even want to like say nothing.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's so catchy. Like we be doing it already, and I ain't
Yeah.
even recorded the song yet. I just kind of like put an idea out there and say, hey, what you think about this? And just like my friend group and stuff, like we'll just all of a sudden be singing it. You know,
Yeah.
that one word gets said, and they be like, nah, 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 nah. You know what I'm saying?
Because you could do both.
Yeah, you can do both.
You could do both,
Hey,
bro. R&B
need-
and hip hop go
Yeah.
together, bro.
We
Like,
need it.
But-
We need it, dog.
I
We
never
need
been that singer, man. I just you
Hey,
know,
hey,
you gotta,
that's the thing. It's
you gotta
almost
train
like,
it.
but nowadays,
But you
bro,
know, look, bro, neither is anybody else singing right now.
bro, that's what I was gonna say.
Right.
Nowadays, bro, you really don't even got like. I'll sit up, bro, and listen to Lucci, bro, and Lucci can't sing.
Nor Drake.
You know what I'm saying?
It'd be
I feel like my boy Drake can sing a little.
Nah,
Man, that's
man.
auto-tune.
That's talking in melody, bro. That ain't
I feel
really
like
singing.
what?
But again,
It's auto-tune while they talking in melody.
me and this
Bro,
man from
everybody
the era,
uses auto tune, bro.
and that's cool. Like I said, talk box, auto tune. If it makes the music sound better, I'm cool with it.
But everybody, it's like people you take.
Even the people that can sing still use auto.
they're still
Yeah.
using auto tune. Like it's not like everybody that use auto tune ain't using it like T-Pain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But like I said, T-Pain is.
T-Pain can sing.
Yeah,
T-Pain
it's talk
T-Pain
box.
can't sing.
I didn't
Yeah.
actually know he could
That
sing
dude
until
can sing.
recently.
Yeah, he
When he
sing.
came in and he performed, yeah, he can really
he
sing.
can
And he did a bunch of Black Sabbath stuff too. That was like, man, that was awesome.
No music, just melodies and stuff. He's like,
It's okay. It's okay.
We love it. We
Yeah,
love
we
it.
love it.
Come on, get on camera.
She is responsible for
Please.
Let the people know who you are. Let the
Come
people
show
know
your
who
face
you
so
are.
you can see.
What time you be working?
Okay, so you want the same thing?
Yes, please.
Alright.
But we going
You
to
give
the
him another.
point.
Put on my tab.
Going back to the point, like I said, I'm dating me and my dog here, but we from an era when it wasn't no rap. At our 5, 6, 7, 8, 9-year-old birthday party, we listening, like you say, Lionel
Casey,
Richie.
top
Casey,
40.
Casey,
Dancing
top
on the
40.
ceiling.
Yeah, all night long, you know, like yeah.
Yeah.
My aha moment, again, I say it all the time, was when the Michael Jackson Thriller video dropped and we was all in our partner's house. 'Cause they were the only people that had cable. and it was the mini movie, bro. It wasn't no.
I wish I could go back in time.
I swear I was just about to say that.
Every time I hear about that, I was
just about to say
I'm like, bro, I
that.
wish I could go back.
It
to
was
that.
phenomenal, dog.
Yeah,
So-
That was when you could dance.
Yeah,
Everybody,
bro.
you had a
That's
good
why, like,
time.
before we caught y'all, man, we was talking about Stranger Things, bro. Like, when it comes to Stranger Things, one of the things I like the most about that, bro, is that time period. I like that time period.
Yeah.
The 80s, bro, you know what I'm saying? I feel like they nailed it on the head. But to like what you were saying, bro, it's like people weren't afraid to have fun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't. Look, bro. Like I said,
It might have been the coat.
Before the internet.
Might have been the coat.
Let me say one thing. I've been going out for a long time. The other night, they had Latin night at 509 Live. I went in there at 509 Live. It was Latin night. I've never seen so many people dancing and enjoying themselves.
Almost made you uncomfortable.
It was crazy. They were in there.
Who are all these people having all this
Where are
fun?
the people that's supposed to be standing on the wall?
They were merengue salsa. They were dancing together. The people were dancing with each other's wives. It was amazing. I haven't seen nobody dance like
Big
that.
ups to this man for
big
that.
ups to Izzy and 509.
Big
I'm telling
ups to dog
I
for
haven't
that,
seen
man.
anything like that. I'm out every weekend. I don't ever see nobody dance.
Hey, y'all know it because y'all see him out here.
Yeah.
Y'all
Interesting,
give
man.
Boz a break, man. Boz been out every weekend. Y'all tell Boz go to sleep.
Because when you think about it, man, like
Culture vote.
Yes, sir, man. CMG, baby.
So
So
switching, baby.
it get to the point. Like I said, man, I couldn't wait because we came up doing. Speaking of what you saying about the DJ, what Izzy was saying, back when I was up and coming, watching B Street, getting hyped up, going out, putting on my Puma sweatsuit, my suede,
Waiting on
shell toe.
Fab Five Freddy.
What? I'm talking about mad in the morning time. That's how old I am.
Morning time.
Boy, we get the cardboard and come out there and do the whip, bro. You couldn't tell us shit. We up at Belsman Rec, and I'm talking about
Scratched all on our arms and stuff, dog.
headbands on, but it was the DJ. Everything centered around the DJ.
Mobile. Say what you want about Mobile, but Mobile got some of the best DJs.
Man,
DJ
I'll
no
ski.
sweat.
Yes,
DJ
sir.
no
Tech,
sweat, man.
Shaq.
Well, Dre, you
DJ
know you
Shan.
family,
Man,
boy.
look, I'll go to lit. I'll be planning
Nick.
on leaving.
Yes.
And No Sweat will be
Sweat,
playing
yeah.
bangers all night. Oh man,
I didn't catch a break. I was
DJ
with
Black.
Boz the other night, man.
Man,
Dog.
After we wrapped up over there with Secret Signers down there at
Kicks,
Top Golf, man, we
everybody.
came down there to lit, and I'm gonna tell you, bro.
No Sweat had to jump in all night, man.
Hey man, I ain't gonna put my dog government out there, but Dre, you know, me and Dre go back to middle school, beating on the table. He always, bro, I'm saying mixing, bro. That's was the thing that I said when DJs really flex, like he's saying, Raw Ski, all them cats, man. I remember those days going to the rec parties. We didn't have basement parties. Nobody got no basement around here. We didn't do basement parties, but after school dances in middle school,
House parties.
what house parties?
House parties was the deal. back in the day,
Man, dog, if like I can go back to, like I said, mad in the morning time. That's back in 84, 85. Get up out of that bed. We getting up going to free lunch, but we listen to that. And I'm saying it wasn't no, I want to say the first rap song I heard on BLX in Mobile was Parents Just Don't Understand.
I'm gonna tell you the first one I heard was LL Cool J Radio.
Dog,
That's the
I
first song.
heard.
That had to be in like 82.
No, I'm talking about that was on FM. On AM, on GOK, you could hear like, what was that? Doom, doom, Nucleus, Jam on it. I heard that at like my 7-year-old birthday party.
Ule on beat.
Well, yeah.
Man, so I came from that
Thank you.
era
Thank you so
of
much.
that.
Can I get Izzy one more still, please?
Yeah.
Put that on my tab.
Okay, can we take it last?
Here you go. I forgot to
You
pick.
gotta tell me your name. You gotta tell me.
Okay, it's Melissa.
Melissa in the house at Atlanta Ray
He's
taking care of
responsible for
everybody.
these.
Whiskey sour.
And introducing me to some
You mess
very
with her,
nice
you mess with
IPAs.
us. But
The
yeah,
IPAs, everything, bro.
that
This
was
is great.
that was the day that I felt like, you know, back in that era, that's the era that we come from. Like you said, wasn't afraid to dance. Dog, them after school dances in middle school, your crew against whoever
Their
crew
crew
coming,
over
man.
Hey, now
Beat
we
Street
still
time,
did them.
dog.
Hey, hold up, hold up.
Talent
Hold up.
show?
Now we still. I feel like I was part of the generation, bro, that had the end of all of what we talking about right now, bro. I honestly feel like that was the end.
I
I'm saying
agree.
I graduated and I'm not saying. Yeah, I'm not saying. They've already dated themselves.
My bad, bro.
I agree though. I agree.
I feel like we was, you know what I'm saying?
Let me ask y'all this. Y'all ever been in a talent show?
I have.
I was in a talent show, and then they was doing a school play, This is in elementary school.
Okay.
That's the only talent show I had.
Elementary school, bro. Now, that was it, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I was in that play. I did audition.
I would have said,
What
man, I
school
was
you
in the
went to?
talent show in high school.
Now, see, I went to
Okay.
elementary school in Jacksonville.
Okay.
Now, when I came here, I went to Collier, Causey, and Baker.
Gotcha.
Okay.
What about yourself, man? Where you went, man?
I went to Hamilton first. This girl
Hamilton.
said I spit on her.
Oh.
When she- you know when you're young, you do
Yeah,
that.
like,
When you do that,
I mean,
she
you like
did that
her.
to me. And that's exactly what it was. She
You like
liked
her,
me.
you know.
She liked me, and I really didn't like her back, but she
Yeah.
did that, and my mama tell me somebody do this to
Hey,
you.
you got to give back to her.
Did it back to her. I got, hey.
now you get in trouble.
Oh yeah, you expelled. Well, they like, well, you're in the wrong school district
They
anyway.
always catch
So I
the
ended up going to
response.
WD Robbins. From WD Robbins.
Yeah.
From WD Robbins to,
Okay, you really from the third. Then. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then. All right. I got
my bad.
You good, Bo?
From WD Robbins to Chastain, from Chastain to
Okay,
Light.
then.
So Wolfpack man graduated from Light.
Hey, represent.
Yeah.
I'm gonna blow you. You said Hamilton. We went to WD Robbins, 8 Mile, Clark, when it was a
KJ
middle
Clark,
school.
yeah.
Then ended up at Matty T. So I know okay then. All right.
T.
Boy, I'm talking about. He said Hamilton. Dog.
I gotta shout Matty T out every time it's said because my mama.
Man, okay, okay then. You real okay
My
then.
mama graduated with Matty
Bruh,
T, man. I
I'm
got
finna blow you then, PaperTreal. Down in Hamilton, it was
Paper
behind
beer,
Clark.
anything? You want beer?
I'll take another one of these.
Yeah.
Give him a which towel put on my tab.
Most interesting man in Mobile, and he's generous. Dog.
Yeah, good
We
dude.
used
I
to go
told
down
you.
there.
You know you're gonna get it back later, man.
We go
You
to
know you're gonna get
Clark.
it back later.
One of my homeboys, one of the craziest white cats I ever hung out with in my life, David Diamond. Boy, if you still alive,
David Diamond. I remember that name.
Shout out David Diamond.
Well,
You
I'm
can't
talking
forget
about-
that.
I'm talking about,
Bruh,
bro. You, that's a
Double
name
D,
that you
dog.
can't forget.
Hey,
Double D,
man,
man.
him and Billy Croom, when they
Billy
was like
Croom.
what you call Moab or whatever, but when I say some of the hardest white, I'm talking about real, turn with you, fight with you, drink with you, smoke. So we all, he's sitting there. My old man used to sell reefer, what they call it.
Yeah.
So I go to school, man, we walk down behind Clark, down to
Oh,
the
the
good.
Zaza.
What?
It was Zaza
And
then.
there was a group of trees, and in the middle, it was just like a little hangout spot, and Hamilton was right there through the middle.
Yep.
When you saw Hamilton, you know you done went too far. Man, we used to sit back there and give. I'm talking about
Wicked, freaking shattered.
twisted. 6th, 7th grade, coming back, eyes red like the devil did. Walk, no spray, no nothing. Walking straight there, but take our PE clothes off, put our regular clothes back on, go to class. I'm talking about fried eye. So yeah, I know what you're talking about Hamilton. Crazy shit, boy. That was way back in the day. Okay then, WD Rob. We call it Robinson.
Yeah.
It's not Robinson.
I
it's
always did. I got old and I was just like, damn, I've been calling them motherfucker
Wrong name
Robinson.
for years. You know?
And I look right at that shit every day.
Boy, I'm talking about every day, man. We used to walk home from Robinson.
Yeah, I go to Robinson.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I go to Robinson. It's not Robinson. I'm talking about got the Mayday t-shirt,
Yeah.
WD Robbins.
Baby leopards.
Robinson.
I'm just glad it wasn't just
Boy,
me.
you just said it, baby leopard.
Baby leopards.
Baby
dog.
level.
Boy,
Yeah. They had me. Before like middle school and all that. Before I actually went to Viking, they had me. I'm a leopard.
What?
You know, I'm a leopard. I'm going to blunt.
One
So
thing,
going to
you
Blunt.
went to the Blunt Viker game, then. You
Oh,
remember back in
yeah,
the
yeah.
day.
we getting it locked and loaded. We gonna
Yeah,
do it.
we gonna
you
do it.
here. We doing a documentary on the Blood and Viking
Viking
game. It's just to go back with the years and touch everybody from each class, everybody's
That's
best
gonna be
story.
dope.
I don't
That's
say,
gonna
man.
be dope, dog.
No, back in the day, man, that was the game.
That's a Mobile
Of the
staple,
year
bro.
in
You know what I'm
Mobile.
saying?
It really
That's
is.
a Mobile staple.
Bruh, if
Yeah.
you ain't never witnessed a Blood and Viking game in Pritchard Stadium, not at the school,
Yeah.
at Pritchard
At
Stadium,
Pritchard Stadium.
when 65 is called stop, everybody is
Man.
you got to
Cars
climb
parked
the
on the
fence.
side of the
Oh,
highway.
people walked from Robbins,
Yes.
like
Yes.
Bessemer and over there in Robbins
Okay, then.
to that game.
Okay, then.
Dog.
Okay, then.
And that's a walk too.
It was
Bruh.
crazy, dog.
You walk up there, man, it's literally standing room only. Like I said, the interstate in the back, people got their cars stopped, they looking over the side, people sliding down. Man, we gonna really bring that to y'all and let y'all know really what.
Man,
Because
we went that one year there. We went to Blunt Viper game, man. There was so many people in there. They had people standing down on the field.
you couldn't get in. You could, like you
Because you couldn't
said,
sit nowhere in the stands.
like you said,
It was crazy.
Robbins was right here. Bessemer was across the street. I used to park at my granddad's house, cross the street, walk across Main Street, come all the way through right there. It's like a little old folks.
By the animal shelter and all that.
Okay,
Railroad track and
on
then
Rebel
go.
Road, and you got to go, man. I'm telling you,
There you go.
that was the day of days, and then you had to make sure. I'm talking about you get your clothes from the cleaners.
But
Got
you
to
clean.
starts down.
You clean out there.
Man, I'm talking about you getting ready for that all week. That and the Satoma basketball Christmas time.
Yeah.
That, we letting everybody know how old we is.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
hey, we
Back in the
showing
day,
love.
Blunt Viper game used to be always around about Halloween time, and it was always around about the time when the Great
fast
State
question.
Fair was coming through here.
Battle of the Bands. Did they have that back then?
Battle
did
of the
they?
Bands?
I never been
Have
to
y'all
one.
talking about
You
bands?
never been?
I never
Y'all talking
been to
about
one.
La Flor?
In the year I was finally like, yeah, I'm gonna go to the Battle of the Bands. You know, I'm old enough to know my damn self.
Yeah.
It ain't
They
even
had
my
it.
white
They
man
had
graduated from
Alright,
the
man.
floor.
I don't know Battle of the
Williams
Bands.
said-
I'm like, what?
Stadium used to be
man
jumping.
Williams.
I never
but-
been. I wish I would have.
It was
That man
jumping.
graduated from Williamson. My wife graduated from LaFleur. Man, the battle. But see, all my partners, like I said, I wanted to be an athlete. I wanted to be the next Deion Sanders. I'm only 5'7", never been big enough, but you couldn't tell me that. My dogs was what you call band geek. But when I started to understand their culture, he was like, look, man, some people come see y'all, but a lot of people come see us, bro, at the halftime. So
Shout
I'm
out
like,
Torrey Jones, man.
what? Boy, I'm talking about. So one day, I think it was like 93, 94. And what Easy said, it was at Last Stadium. And it
Last
came
Stadium.
down between Williamson and Blunt. We always been small.
Yeah.
They used to call our band the 6-pack, 5-pack for real. But we won the Battle of the Bands.
I was there, dog, because the floor had like 300 members in that band, dog. They was out there. And
I know they were
stretched all the
mad.
way across the field,
Man,
dog.
I bet you.
I know they
Bro,
were
came
mad.
out there 30 strong, dog, and I'm talking about
Bruh.
blew them out the water.
Bruh.
Blew them out the water.
Anybody who out there that went to school with me that was at that Battle of Bands that we won, because all the majorettes pulled out the New Orleans Mardi Gras. They broke down the what is that the Mardi Gras song. They did that. Dude was like, "Hey man, we gotta get
you want.
yeah, man. We went. I'm gonna tell you what we did to celebrate.
Real quick, because he said New Orleans when he was talking about Mardi Gras.
Yeah, yeah.
Set the tone.
Yeah. We the
This is the
originator.
home of Mardi
This
Gras.
is the
Love
home.
our
This
sister
home.
city. Love the booty.
Those are fighting words.
Yeah, fighting words.
Young brothers
standing on it. We standing on it. But bruh,
We
did that.
we left the Battle of the Bands. We went to Godfather's on Dolphin Street.
Ooh, used to be jumping.
Used to be jumping.
I heard. Used to be.
Man, bruh. when
They
we
got a
did-
Godfather on top.
It used to be sitting
Used to
right
be
there
right there.
behind where Chick-fil-A is, where that shopping center is, sitting back there. Used
next to
be
that
a
grocery
Godfather
store in that
sitting
strip mall.
Anybody that
Godfather's
tell me
right there.
Godfather's piece of good, they remember that one.
there.
Yeah.
One,
And they be like, back when they had that one, that's when it was off the chain.
Yeah.
See, I only remember. The only Godfathers I remember
one
in
on Moffett
Mobile
right
is
there?
the one on Moffett.
Oh,
was
dog,
one on
that
Right by the
one-
Blockbuster.
That one on Dolphin Street was
It was
lit.
one on Moffett, one on Dolphin Street, one in Saraland, and one in Daphne. Like going
Cause
up
there's still
59.
one in Saraland.
Still one in Saraland. Still one on Overlook. Actually, not Moffett. It's Overlook. It was one in Saraland, one on Overlook, one on Dolphin Street, and it was another one like over in Foley, like Daphne, right there on the main drag when you get off. It's on 59. That's where we went when we used to go to the beach on Skip Day,
Yeah.
Baccalaureate Sunday.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
go to the beach
good
on
old Skip
Baccalaureate?
Day.
Boy, I'm talking
Yeah.
about back in the day. But we left, went to the Godfathers on Dolphin Street, bought pizza, left there, went to the 40 lady house. Y'all know what the 40 lady is? She sold
Boy.
quartz for $2.
Yes, sir.
OE.
Yes, sir.
Y'all know
I'm
what a
talking
40
about
is?
sideways.
Man. Left there with the Reese's, got a gallon of beer. You can get a milk jug full of beer and all the cups you can take away for
Yes, sir.
$2.
Yes, sir.
It's OE.
That's why I really wish I can go back.
That's what I'm saying. Let's go back to where like money stretch,
Take all that
stretch
paycheck
longer,
every
bro.
time.
Crazy. That was back in the day, dog. $10 in the ride, dog. You could ride for the whole week.
If you
Man,
and your
that's
dog, if you and your dog got $15 a piece, you can go kick it Friday night, Saturday night, and wake up Sunday morning with some change.
Yes, sir.
I ain't lying to you, dog.
And we know we done done it plenty of times.
Walk outside that house with less than $100 and watch how you don't almost damn near go to jail.
Don't even get in there and get generous, because I be buying folks drinks. You going out buying folks drinks?
Get your bill be like,
5 people drinking. Oh, 120.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
and now, and I'm talking about we going hard, boy. I'm talking about
Loose.
Go to Victory, get you a sack. I'm talking about it's for $10. It's looking like that. Shout out to Glow on Front Street in Plateau. Back in the day, man.
Quality over quantity, man. Y'all used to pay for that dirt. Y'all used to pay for that dirt.
They didn't have that shit back in the day. They had
Bro,
that
we
dirt
had
shit
what-
from Mexico.
Okay,
But to bring that back to the club scene, like the customers control the price.
Right.
So the more y'all want it, the more
they gonna charge you.
they're gonna charge for it, and the more,
And the more you
gotta
pay
buy
for it, the more they gonna
like Casamigo. Everybody like used to drink Casamigos. Like that only few.
And all of a sudden,
it's just like now
That's
Casamigo.
rapper's job, man.
More than Patron.
You put it on that video, everybody, oh, I gotta get my
Man, the
ball.
same thing happened with Pop back in the day with Alizé, man. When nobody drinking Alizé.
well, I mean, to
until
your
Pop
point,
said
because I mean, it's like if I know that y'all are drinking it, I'm buying more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Casamigos
And then
cost more.
it
than
costs us more to buy.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
back in the day,
Just like Hennessy and stuff like that.
People don't want to think about
Who
the good
drink
time.
Hennessy?
They
Like,
don't
if
want to
you-
think about the
I ain't
cost.
mad at it. It's a business, but you done bought 100 bottles off that night. I ain't gonna lie to you. You done bought 100 bottles, especially out me.
It done
That right.
And
Last time I came in 509, them Patron shop tasted like water. And I was doing what I said. I bought everybody drinks. And before you know it, I'm standing on that goddamn table. My shit out. So I ain't lying to you. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all got every bit of got
Supply
I
and
spent like
demand.
368, 380 something. I swear to God, that one
But it
night.
be like that in the club, like you know what I'm saying. Y'all know what it's like, man. When it comes to these clubs, man, it's like
our club ball
gotta-
moment.
it's a business.
I'm buying that damn bottle next time.
They ain't get the bottle. Let me get the bottle.
Give me the
man.
whole bottle.
Speaking of what you saying, bro, my ball, I'm talking about like you said, just one of the moments I was like, yeah, I feel good about myself. You know what I'm saying? We went in, it was a club called Albert's. It was downtown. It'd been Metro, all of that. It was Bunnies and Palladium back in the day. But in 2001, 2002, 2003, it was Albert's. Man, you go in there and a bottle of Don P was $500.
That shit's trash, by the way.
$500.
It's trash.
I agree.
It's
trash.
$500.
It's trash.
That shit's
You
trash.
making a statement though? You walking that thing $500?
I saw the movie New Jack City when I was a young buck, and I said,
Yes, sir.
someday I'm gonna do with Nino. He had a bottle of Don P and he put 2 straws together and dropped it in there, and he was standing in the club, the spotlight. Shout out to the spotlight. Yeah.
Old school, right?
Bruh, okay, you know what I'm talking about. Me and my dog D Hollis, Poppy Sloppy. We up in there, we done put our $1,000 on the table. We want 4. I done put a stack up there, he done put a stack up there. I got 2, he got 2, we got 2 straws. I'm saying, yeah, I'm somebody. I done spent, now dog, this in 2001.
That's
$1,000 on 2 balls.
I know bitches walking by like this though.
I may pull some on the floor and let you lick it up. You
I
be
know
nice
they
to me.
would.
Bro,
I know
so
they would.
We sitting out there and I'm saying to myself, well, like Izzy was saying, when you look at the economics of it,
I gotta look at
at
what
the end of the night when the lights come on, you be like,
I gotta Google. We have to pull Google up and ask.
I gotta go back to work.
and we worked at Foot Locker, bro.
Well, I know that shit. They ain't see that. To them, y'all work that goddamn Apple.
Yeah, man, but I'm talking about,
That's all
I'm
they
all on me.
They,
man,
Y'all work for Jesus.
man,
no, you could
I was like,
have got the top and filled it with a shot. And they would
What
have been
Bussy
happy.
say?
All right, bro. What?
What Bussy say? Pull up to the club.
Gas tank on E. All
could, but I'm
Wipe
saying
me
to myself,
down.
dog, $1,000 for that moment, for that little 5 minutes, I felt like, man, and I'm gonna blow. You know what the song was on?
Who live like this?
What was the Nelly song? Aight. Yeah. I'm addicted to cornrows.
Oh,
and
yeah.
manicure toes.
Yeah.
They say that the inflation rate. I'm dead ass curious about this, bro. The inflation rate means $1,000 in 2001 is equivalent to $1,770.46 today.
Yeah.
So today
So you spent $1,700
in the club.
Man, y'all.
Listen to what I'm saying.
When y'all see T,
Who live like this?
who live like this?
My monthly budget, all my bills, both cars, acting a fool in the street, was $872. I paid
sure.
every bill in my
For sure,
apartment. My wife didn't work. I'm talking about that shopping, acting a fool. And like I said, me and Big Dog walking out was like, Derek said, man, I ain't finna play with that ass. I ain't finna play. Man, let me get 2. I'm like, I can't get my dog.
Yeah.
Bruh.
It be your dog. It be your dog that do it to you.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
be your dog.
It'd be like, bro, now you done made
Regret
me
for the whole week, dog.
So the way I'm seeing it now here in 2024 is like, dang, bro, my dog tried to influence me to spend $1,700 on a bottle today.
Bruh, it was 2. It was 2 balls.
Did y'all drink before, or y'all just were like?
But that night we met because, like I said, back then wasn't no internet, wasn't no.
It was 2 bottles.
You had to come to the mall to do everything. The mall was an institution. So
Yeah.
we was the dudes that pay, hey man, let me put a stack of flies in your stuff.
It was no thing, dog, cause man,
When everybody fucked with us.
Yeah.
Everybody fucked with us. Man, I used to get in the club. Hey, Foot Locker, come on. Hey, bring
Yes,
this up to
sir.
the front.
Cause everybody in the club bought their stuff from us.
Bruh.
Yeah.
That night, we was like, ain't no arguing, ain't no penny pinching, ain't no bullshit. We finna go up in these bitches. And like I said, my nigga Poppy Sloppy, Debo, put his $1,000, I put mine down there. Old girl snatched it so quick. Here you go, you two. Here you go. I said, let me get 2 straws. She said, we want one each. Nah, I want to put 2 straws in each one of them. And I'm double fisted.
And the crazy part is you can't get caught in no club with no straw.
Jean jumper on
Yeah.
with some love.
So you know how old this is.
Yeah, man.
I mean, you can't get caught dead with no straw. Now they be like, ugh, he's
Yeah. Hey, look, you see, I had you see, I had to take mine out. I was like, man,
We was at the bar with shit.
Yeah, I don't do that. Don't put no straws in mine.
I don't need no straw.
Nah, don't do that. I don't want no
Everywhere I
straw.
go, I get solidified. Don't put no straws.
Yeah,
Nothing.
no, bro, that's
when
right.
you see me,
Y'all see me.
them straws, you leave them.
Because see,
Like
that's the
Boosie
thing,
said,
bro.
let me get a Coke, not the one in the gun, one in the bottle.
Yeah, man.
And that's gonna affect
Nowadays,
your
bro, you can't do nothing without being zesty.
Yeah.
It's like, dang, bro, I accidentally took a sip out the straw. Now I'm, all right, man.
Hey man, but that we come from the era of when the OGs back in the day, they drinking Thunder Chicken, Wild Hours Rose, Cisco, Mad Dog 2020.
Say nice.
Hey, y'all was some
Say
troopers.
Bruh,
See,
when
the
we walk
Mad
the can't do
Dog,
it.
man,
Can't do the
every
Mad Dog,
single
bruh.
one of them end with a headache.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Every single
Every single
time,
one.
dog.
That dog, that orange Mad Dog with some grape Kool-Aid.
The blue one got
That
me.
shit hits.
When I was
It's the blue one.
They all
I seen
good,
so
but
many
I ain't.
dudes
They
almost
all
die
hit with a
off that
headache.
shit.
OGs will catch you walking through the hood and you can't be no punk. You can't be no hoe.
Kill this neck off
Hey,
y'all.
knock the neck off there for me, little G.
But see, that's the thing, bro. It's almost like,
We don't know who mouth to bet on that
Yeah,
alcohol kill germ.
but it's the people that you look up to the most. You know what I'm saying? That'll do that to you, right?
like that.
Yeah.
It's the ones that'll sit up and the ones that you look up to, right? That'll sit there and be like, hey man, how about, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I will say this. Well, actually, I'll tell you what. Speaking of people that you look up to, I do want to know this one thing. I gotta know. You have to ask all artists this one question, bro. Your Mount Rushmore.
We gotta have it. We gotta have it.
Speaking of people that you look up to, dog, we
time.
gotta know it.
Outgate.
All time.
Dwayne Outgate.
Okay.
Wayne
Wayne
Outgate.
one.
J. Cole.
Cole two.
I told you, like, he really disappointed with that apology.
Me too, dog. Me too.
I'ma
Me
put
too.
him up
I'm still
there.
rocking with
They
it.
don't take away from his skill. though.
Yeah,
Don't take away from his
because some
skill.
of that music, I just be sitting there and I be like, damn, how he come up with that?
Yeah.
Bruh.
Like, it just touches spirit.
That Johnny P's Caddy that
Yeah,
you
that's
was
one of
talking
the
about,
best
bro.
rap songs.
That's
Dog,
one of the
when I
best
say-
rap songs.
I'm gonna tell you another one, dog. If y'all like that Johnny P's Caddy, y'all gotta go listen to it now. It's a song with Lil Yachty.
Yeah.
Boy, when I say he got on that damn song, man,
Bruh.
Roll the beat.
y'all don't call the police on him or nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? He ain't try to hurt your ears and no shit like that, man. But y'all pull that up, man, and blow your eardrums out.
Who else is on Mount Rushmore? You gotta tell me.
All right, one question, because it confused me. When you speak around Mount Rushmore, do it got to be like
It's full.
straight lyricism?
No, who your Mount Rushmore?
For whatever reason, whoever you have, and you can break it down. Why?
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, you know, the street gonna always be a part of me, so I ain't gonna lie. Like I gotta like Boosie.
Okay.
Gotta be as
Boosie
far as the street
definitely,
side. I ain't gonna say he the most lyrical rapper.
It's
but
just
as far as like
Homecoming King.
yeah.
It's just about show.
Oh man, come on, man, you can't. And I like they'll never be on that. I feel like whenever they think of Rushmore, they always think lyricists.
Yeah.
That's the only thing they think.
They don't really think about the other part of it that is, especially if that's what you come from, bro. Like Boosie and Gucci, bro. Top two.
They set it off in the streets.
Dog,
Top
Set
two,
it
bro.
off.
I tell people all the time, Gucci Mane is the boogeyman of rap, bro. When Gucci first dropped, he stayed relevant from now.
Brisk walk, bro.
So long, so long.
In every era.
He got
everybody
everybody
that came
He got
out
a
here,
knowing. You be like, man, all right, bro, all right, Gucci. He got locked up every month. He got a tape. I said, man, bro, I can't.
How you
I don't even know
How
the
you put out
song
another
yet.
tape and you just
Hey, you
I don't even know the song.
How that happen?
When everybody falling off and still got relevant music, dog, Gucci, even like you said, when he got locked up, Gucci, I'm saying to myself, dog, so Icy came out when I really, I was saying to myself, you know how long ago that
Go to
was?
Troubadours. Go to
Photo
Troubadours.
shoot, bro, was for me. What really sold me, I'm gonna tell y'all, bro. What really sold me on Gucci was photo shoot, bro.
When I'm in the mall.
Dog,
October was, but I can go back to State versus Frederick Davis. That whole
Lemonade, bro.
Bruh,
Lemonade.
man. And like what Izzy said, Homecoming King, man, I don't care what you say. You can like him or
Wasted?
not, but yeah. Boosie,
One of my
Boosie
favorites.
is that how you ride, bruh.
Bro, let me tell you something. When
Man.
Wasted came out, bro.
It's a sound.
When Wasted came out, it was hard.
Like he sounded
Have you like this?
Have you like this? Passionate.
Dog, I was trying to tell you, when Wayne came out with bro, when No Ceilings dropped.
Yeah.
And that's why he'll always be in the top. No ceilings. I
No
always
Ceilings.
just set the boss.
Sorry for the wait, No Ceilings. If y'all can listen to both of them mixtapes.
No Ceilings best mixtape to ever drop ever.
Swear to
In my
God.
opinion- in my
Swear to
opinion.
God.
Dog, Sorry for the wait was
Couldn't nothing
tough,
touch
too,
it.
bruh.
Sorry for the Wait was hard, bro. Which one had
He wore hard, but
I rock with Sorry for, but it's something about bro. No Ceilings. That
No
first
Ceilings,
No
the
Ceilings,
swag
dog.
surf, bro, yeah.
Oh my god,
That swag surf,
dog.
that's why he'll forever be one of my favorites, bro.
They say
I
mixtape
cannot.
Messiah. I was like,
Yeah,
yeah,
he
man.
did that,
Wayne
bro.
Carter.
He did that. He did
man,
that.
step, man.
That's who I like idolize when it come to even features. Like I don't get on no feature and be like, I'm gonna half-ass this. Every feature I'd be like,
Because every feature, bro, was
every
on,
day.
bro. Every single one. It became his song. It's almost like you only put Wayne on your song, bro, if you didn't mind giving
when
that
his,
song.
when his part came on, you turn it off.
Yeah, it's kind of like, all right, bro, I don't mind giving this song to Wayne.
Yeah.
We about to wrap up, but I'm gonna tell y'all.
But wait,
I gotta say the last one. I gotta say the
I gotta
last one.
finish the last one.
Pop. That's the last
Pat,
one. Pop.
okay.
I never not put him up there.
But what I'm saying was, the first thing I heard Wayne say when I was like conscious of, I was like, that young cat don't spit.
That's that first guerrilla warfare.
Dog, that big time was when he said, so you
you
say you
want
ready
to
to
be
hustle,
against- yeah.
scuffle over $1,
Yeah.
rumble over a bundle, ready to bust over $2, ready to die for $5, ready to get it live, ready to see your mama cry every time you walk inside. I was like, I can relate to that.
Yeah.
Wayne
And he was
like
only like 13
when
years
he-
old when he did that.
Bro, I
dog.
said, all right. Yeah, man. I was like, that little
Wayne
dude.
nasty, bro.
And everything that he did with Cash Money, like I said, we were working at Foot Locker at the time, and that was when concerts used to come through. Everybody came to the mall. Man, it was a concert. It was a Cash Money tour. Too Short, and I found that. Shout out Too Short, tall, short. Too Short like 6'3", bro. Real tall.
You know, shout out to Too Short.
I was saying, hey man, I was like, man, you ain't too short.
You are not. You are not.
That's probably beforehand. He was supposed to say too tall after that.
Right? It's too late now.
And he gave me the card. He was like, when I saw Tall Shaw, I was like, yeah, born the Mac, Tall Shaw. I was like, all right, bro, I know who you is now. But that was the day when they would come through there, and it was the Cash Money tour. It was Cash Money, Too Short, Petey Pablo was with him. What's my boy? QT.
Dog.
Man, it was a big tour, and they came through there, and I was like, all right, and they was just chilling, coming through there, hanging out. Goody Mob was on that tour with them, and I was saying to myself, damn, man, like, this is a lot. I'm like, man, I'm getting off, like you said, getting dressed, going to the concert, and Wayne was, I'm talking about a youngin'. This was before all the gold and the tech. He even had dreads back then.
Yeah.
And when I say he killed it, bro, he was 14 years old.
That damn Wayne, bro, something else, bro.
When that
You
caller-
got to solidify Wayne for multiple reasons, bro. And that's why I say you got to solidify Wayne for who he was and then who he ushered in.
Bruh.
Nicki
Bruh.
and Drake.
Bruh. That young man, people forget about
You gotta
Jay Mills and the rest of them cats that
I'm trying to tell you.
that Young Money roster was
Yo,
think really.
I mean,
don't think
Tiger.
they get enough.
I mean,
don't
Tiger.
think they- Tiger, bro.
Tiger gonna give you a hit.
Hey man, look man.
He gonna hop on your feature and give you a hit.
Hey,
I don't know about a Tiger album.
I don't know. I ain't never really been too fond of him. I felt like
As a
he just
collective.
had his areas. You know, he rap a
Yeah.
certain style for me.
He
And I
reminded me
just
of like
ain't ever-
E40, because E40 will get on somebody else's track and just burn that bitch up.
I mean,
And
but
but
E40
then put out an album and be like, oh,
Man,
okay, the
dog.
album is,
Yeah.
He legit
E40
on that
classic.
40 click, bro. I'm talking about mustard and mayonnaise. Yeah, dog, that take me way back. But like you say, we're gonna end it off. We're gonna set up, but need to let this man tell you about everything you got going on, all your acts, where they can find you at. And we
but
gonna
tell
throw
him
it
again.
in.
Tell him again, man.
Yeah,
Tell-
we got
tell-
to
tell
throw
him
that.
Like I say, I'm PaperTreal, CFN, man, came from that, but we ain't going for that. We got merch. My boy Alexander Boswell got a shirt, you know what I'm saying? He already know what the fuck going on. I'm getting ready to perform at the August 15th, the Fantasy Awards. Y'all make sure y'all there.
Make sure y'all tap
We
in.
gonna be in. You know we gonna win.
Yeah, I know you gonna be attending,
You know what I'm saying?
man.
Cause you just won an award, man. You need to shout out shit.
No, I ain't win no award, man. But I've been nominated before.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay,
I've been
I
nominated
was gonna say I know I saw that you was nominated.
You
to win.
performing Sunday too, right?
This Sunday too, we performing. That's the Tim OG.
Tim OG show.
I was going through my phone trying to
Yeah,
man.
I got you.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, it be fast.
Sunday, Allsville Road.
Hey, shout out who you need. Hey, whatever you gotta do, man.
Yeah,
You-
shout out to
you do
Tim.
that.
Shout out to Tim OG, man. He always come through. You know what I'm saying? He always show love.
That's right.
We gonna be at 5428 Hallsmere Road this Sunday. Ain't nothing like a PaperTreal show.
That's right.
Y'all don't want to miss that. It ain't nothing like a PaperTreal show. I'm always I'm entertain you. That's what you there for.
That's what you there
You're not
for.
finna be there just watching me rap. It don't work like that. I might get you involved.
You know what I'm saying?
But I got that on the way. We got the On Me video I'm getting ready to drop. I got several more videos that's in the process of getting done. You know what I'm saying? I'm quality over quantity, man. I don't like just throwing y'all stuff. I like, you know what I'm saying?
That's what we like.
It's a
That's
motion
what we
picture,
like.
baby. It's a motion picture. I like getting y'all, you know what I'm saying, these cinematics. I don't like doing nothing half-ass. So y'all just stay tuned, man. I got a lot in store for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Just be on the lookout. PaperTreal, don't forget it. It's the big one, not the little.
That's right.
Y'all stay tapped in with PaperTreal, man, and y'all make sure y'all go and support.
Gotta let this
on
boss
Sunday,
speak, man. Let everybody know where they can find
Drop
you.
your ads. Tell them all what you
Yeah,
got.
well, y'all know where to find us, 270 Dolphin Street,
Yeah.
509 Live, and we open like every weekend. And this weekend we got, Carnival coming to Port City.
Yeah.
Carnival
So
Saturday, yeah.
on Saturday,
That's gonna be hype.
25th,
Y'all go find y'all somewhere comfy to be
After
on Carnival,
board,
man. Y'all pull up on 509.
AC blowing real cold.
Yeah,
I
man.
always
It's
can
gonna-
tell you.
And
It's
they
a
say
vibe.
they dance at my man venue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They
It's
get
a
on.
vibe.
And
That's
then-
what it are.
And then
If you don't
Sunday,
know what we mean by Carnival, I'm gonna let him explain what Carnival
So-
actually means. Y'all make sure y'all pull up to this
so
here.
Carnival is the twin brother of Mardi Gras. So in the Caribbean and some part of like Latin America and South America, that's what we go by. Everybody dressed up, it's clean fun, and dance to music, have some good drinks.
Latin night, y'all have that too, right?
It will
Latin
be
night, we
moving
working
out there
something too.
downtown.
Yeah.
It
And then-
will be moving. And when I
and
say
Sunday-
it, you know what I mean, buddy.
Sunday with DJ Jack Benny, we had a nice
Shout out
Memorial
Benny.
Day party. You know how Jack Benny do. Always attend the city up. So that's what we got going on this weekend. Man.
Yeah. Make sure y'all pull up at 509 Live. Hit them at the ads too, at 509 Live Mobile, right? IG and Facebook as well. Y'all tap in, man. That's the game.
Tap
right
in with
there.
these kings, support, show love, because these dudes are giving it to y'all. Even them coming here, we thank them coming
Yeah.
here, sharing
Thank
this
y'all,
space
bro.
with
Thank
us.
y'all.
And they
Thank
showing
y'all,
love
man.
to the
Really
city.
thank y'all.
Thank y'all for having me. It been lit. Like,
Yeah, breathing this
I
rare
fuck with
air.
y'all. Y'all
sitting
cool.
I
down
hope y'all
with
enjoy
two
y'all
bosses.
cigar and y'all's whiskey
yeah,
sour.
you know,
man.
I'm
Y'all
doing the
drink.
big,
Yeah,
with the
I'm
big
saying,
towns.
big
You know,
towns.
they
For sure, for sure.
Shout out
man.
Melissa at Vanna Ray's taking care of us. Harrison is on the cigars.
Yep.
Dave, we looking for you, man.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
We gotta get
We've
you
been
on.
waiting.
We gotta do this
I'm
whole
looking for you, man.
cigar of the week.
We
and
got
the drink of the week.
we about to wrap it up, but everybody, thank y'all for tuning in again. Thank for these kings coming through. Support these guys. Support us, because this is what the movement, what we're doing. Like we always say, to the doers do, to everybody, never let your voice be louder than your contribution.
Ever.
And never let your ego be bigger than your service dog. To everybody, we doing it. CMG, Say When Podcast, Algorithm. Much love, respect. We out. Check us out.
Bow.